thought you were just about to say from a neo-Nazi, and I was like, don't. The sheriff department will put up, like, the days or the week's mugshots. Bet you're going through that and there's a fucking picture. Why are you so mad about vegetables?
Well, let me tell you, they just sit in a wheelchair all day doing nothing. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Fucking Podcast. I'm here with Colton.
Yes, your weekly raccoon-looking motherfucker right now.
And obviously, as you can tell, we have a new intro. And not gonna lie, it caught me off guard because I heard Colton talking. I'm like, oh, are we going already? Like, shit.
I thought that too. I was like, I wonder if Joe's gonna start jibber-jabbering when he hears that.
Yeah, I heard it, and I was like, oh, shit, here we go.
Yeah. Now, you're probably wondering why there wasn't an episode last week. We fully intended, as of Saturday at about 3 p.m., we fully intended on recording Sunday sometime. Fully intending on doing it. Then Dillon decided that he needed to go to the fucking hospital.
Yeah, so, funny story.
Dillon, why'd you have to go to the hospital?
So, me and good old Brianna, my girlfriend, went out on a date on Saturday at around 6 or something like that. And we went to Chinese, okay? Chinese. No, we didn't eat my mom's dog, Chewy. Right.
Oh, did you guys go down to Springfield, Ohio? Because I hear they're eating cats and dogs down there.
No. So we went to the Chinese place, and it was a buffet. So we got a bunch of food, and I got a plate of food, and I got chicken fried rice, and I start eating normally, what you're supposed to do at a buffet, and all of a sudden I've been having this. I've been having this issue where if I don't chew my food fully or I swallow too early, it'll get caught in my esophagus, and I'll either throw it up or I will it'll pass.
I hate when I swallow too early.
Yeah, I know. Boo wop. Boo wop.
That's what it sounds like when it's going down.
And so I ended up choking on this, and I was like, oh, shit. And at first, I got most of it up, but I couldn't get one piece of it up. And I had no idea what it was. It could have been a piece of chicken. And I was going to be super pissed if it was a piece of rice that was just lodged in my throat. Really? Fucking really? And so we're going to... It would
have been a great joke that, like, I got a rice stuck in my rice patty.
And so I'm in the bathroom, giving the old, retching. No, I wish it was that.
Oh, I don't have a puking sound effect, so pretend.
And I was like, it's not coming out. So we leave, we pay, of course, and I didn't eat the rest of my food, which I was pissed about. I didn't get to eat my egg roll. We get to the house, and... Well,
hold on. Did you like, so you tried throwing up. Didn't work. Did you try just like maybe like drinking water or maybe eating something? Because you've told me this story, so I already know what's coming. But even if it was, say, like a piece of chicken, most likely it wasn't like it was a whole fucking chicken nugget stuck in your esophagus.
Yeah,
right? It would have been a piece of something. So, I mean, like, did you try like eating something? Maybe it would, like, as it's going through, it would be like, hey, this looks like a fun train to hop on. Down it would go, or...
So, don't worry, I'll get to this. So it's like 6:30 at this point. I spent a half hour in the bathroom. I'm ready to leave. Like, I will never go to that Chinese buffet ever again. I refuse to. So
I got stuck in something in my throat. It's their fucking fault, you assholes.
Oh no, it's just because I'll be embarrassed. But so,
you'll walk in, there'll be like a picture. If you see this asshole come in, kick his ass out.
Yeah. So
we don't like your kind.
So we leave. And it's like a 10-minute drive from where we live. So I drive there, right, with this thing stuck in my throat. I'm not, like, actively choking.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like I got a gag or whatever. So we get home. I run upstairs. I start grabbing a plastic bag. I start heaving. Nothing comes out. And then I try to drink stuff. I try drinking water, sipping it, whatever, just to try and get it down. Nothing. Like, I just spit the water back up. And I was hoping that at least if I gurgled it or something, it would at least get far enough down to lubricate it and then, have it go down, right? So, nope, that didn't work. I tried eating, like, the corner bits of a Pop-Tart to see if that would work. Nope, just upchucked that. I tried drinking soda. Yeah, exactly. I tried drinking, like, soda because I heard that if you drink Coke or whatever, the bubbles will help, relax your throat.
Get fizzy with it.
I had Werner's. Just as fizzy as Coke, so...
Probably. Not quite as fizzy, but yeah.
Yeah. So, didn't work. And then at about 8:30 or so I've had it in about for 2 hours, I'm like, okay, I think I got to go to the hospital. So I go downstairs. I'm obviously not going to drive there because, obviously not. It's where I have to go is a 15-minute drive. I'm not driving that long. So I asked my mom, hey, can you take me to the hospital? Brianna comes with us. So we all go. We get to the hospital. I tell them, I got food stuck in my throat. They take my blood pressure. And she's like, the nurse is like, his blood pressure is kind of high. Yeah, I fucking wonder why. I got something stuck in my throat. I'm fucking panicking over here. Not to be mean or anything, but I was like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, up here fucking, I've been trying to dry heave for the last 2.5 hours. Yeah, I think my blood pressure is going to be a little higher than normal. So, So we're sitting down, and the nurse comes in, gets me. They're like, we're going to sit you up with IV and stuff. We're going to take some blood, blah, 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 do that thing. Well, then they're like, hey, we're going to give you this drug that'll make you throw up. Oh, cool. All right. Hopefully this works. I feel like, obviously I had the feeling to throw up. Didn't. I just gagged. I was like, yeah. And during this whole time, I had this little plastic bag full of fucking spit, and it just turned into foam. So
he's got rabies.
It was not fun. And then the doctor came in and was like, "Hey, we'll put you on some pain medication, and hopefully, that'll relax your esophagus, and hopefully you'll either throw it up or it'll go down. But if that doesn't happen, we're gonna have to do surgery." And I'm like, "Oh, great, awesome." So that didn't work. Pain medicine took the discomfort right away because I was asked, by the nurse, on a scale of 1 to 10, are you feeling any pain? I'm like, it's about a 4. I don't really feel like it doesn't feel painful. It's just really uncomfortable because you have that pressure in your like the bottom of my throat. Imagine having like someone pushing like a little bit on the bottom of your throat and just holding it there.
Yeah, and
it's just that's what it felt like. So.
I get Dillon's in the bathroom. Dillon's in the bathroom. He's you just walk by, all you hear is.
So it was really nice because they put me in a room right by myself with Brianna. We're just chilling there watching a movie, and they come back in. And they're like, "All right, we're gonna get you ready for surgery." And I'm like, "Do I have to change into the gown?" Yes, you have to change into the gown. Can I keep my underwear and socks on? Yes, you can keep your underwear and socks on. I'm like, oh, thank God, I ain't got to get butt naked for this shit.
It'd be funny if the nurse is like, yes, please keep your...
please.
Dear God.
So I get changed into the gown, and I get put out on the bed, and I'm talking to the nurse. Nurse was super cool. His name's Evan. Super cool dude. There was nobody else more perfect to, take me to surgery because he was talking to me. He's like, yeah, you're probably nervous and stuff. I'm like, yeah, you're goddamn right. I'm nervous.
Let me ask. Did you go to? You obviously went to a hospital downtown. Did you
Not
go
downtown?
No, you didn't go to downtown.
Where it's right by where I work.
Oh, okay. Because
right off of the highway.
Reason I
you know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yes. The reason I asked is because you said your nurse's name was Evan. And my cousin's name is Evan, so I was like, oh, this would be funnier than hell if it happens to be. But no, he doesn't work at the one you went to.
Yeah. That's the one I had to go to because that's what my insurance covers. So, And so I get there, and or I get ready for prep for surgery, and I already met the doctor and stuff, and she was really nice, super nice.
Gastro.
Yeah, like for your stomach, esophagus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
I thought you didn't know how to fucking say anesthesiologist, so you just said
no,
gastro.
no. No. And, I know how to say anesthesiologist, but so we go back to the room, and I have my glasses off at this point, and I'm already on pain medicine, so I'm a little loopy, not like bad, but like enough to where I was talking out my ass, pretty much. And we go into the
You finally
room.
beat Medicare.
Yeah. We get into the room, and the doctor's like, this is this person. I'm like, I don't know. I can't see anybody in there. And I'm like, yeah, I don't have my glasses on, so I'm not going to remember your faces. And the nurse was like, oh, don't worry, you're not going to have a test at the end of it. I'm like, don't match my energy, please. Don't. I'm already fucking stressed out. I'm looped up. So they lay me down. They put an oxygen mask over my face, and they're just pumping oxygen right now. And they're like, all right, take a few deep breaths. I'm taking a few deep breaths. And then I had to sign some, of course, some consent forms and stuff that they're allowed to do the surgery and do all that.
Are you trying to have sex with me?
And then the anesthesiologist comes up, and he's like, all right, so we're gonna pump the medicine in here in a little bit, and you're gonna feel a stinging sensation on your body or in your body, but don't worry, that's just the medicine activating, and then you'll be pretty much out. And I'm like, wonderful, dude. Now it was super awkward. I didn't know what to do with my eyes because I wanted to see what was happening, because
So they
obviously
didn't knock
human
you
nature.
out?
Oh no, they knocked me out.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, let me
So
tell you.
So like the last few seconds, you were just like,
So I had this oxygen mask on, right? And they're pumping the oxygen right now. And then he says that, and
please
like,
tell me you weren't. I'm sure they've heard this one, but like, yeah, oxygen mask in my Jesus Christ. Let me start over. With the oxygen mask on, where you're like, oh, Luke, I am your father.
No, no. But so I'm nervous at this point, right? And I'm starting to okay, they're gonna put me under, and that's it, I'm scared that I'm not gonna wake up or something. But
I just love that. Yeah, they're just gonna put me down, and that's it.
yeah. So we're sitting
Sorry,
there.
Dillon, but it's time to put you down.
And I feel the stinging sensation, and my eyes shot open, and I was like, ooh, I felt that. And then I closed my eyes again because I was like, oh, shit, here we go. I was out. The next thing I remember is getting woken up. That is it.
And your asshole hurting?
No. My ass, thank God. My throat hurt, which is also suspicious. But
Doc, why do I have 2 scars? He's zipping up his pants. No reason.
Why is there cream sauce on my leg?
Yeah.
But, so, but the fucking lady that woke me up, God, she pissed me off, I'm not gonna lie. Like, not the fact that she woke me up. I knew they had to wake me up and get me going and stuff, right? But the way she woke me up, she's like, Dillon, it's time to wake up. And I was like, oh, shit, I'm like, wow, snap back to reality.
Mom
There
spaghetti.
goes gravity. Anyways, so, whop. And, so, Evan comes back, and he's like, hey, you did good, the surgery went fine. And then I get told what was in my throat. A fucking pea.
I'm sorry. To go through everything and have a fucking pea stuck in your throat?
Yeah, a fucking pea.
A pea.
But the reason why I got stuck is actually a lot more dangerous than just, pea stuck in your throat.
With
and
NIS?
I quote, no NIS.
There was no NIS?
No NIS.
Even the doctor didn't give you any NIS?
Nope, no NIS.
You sure no NIS?
I promise no NIS.
So you got a pea stuck in your throat with no NIS?
With no NIS.
Okay.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I know there's some people that have extraness. But
oh yeah,
no,
yeah.
not me. Not
so you had
no nis at all.
You had zero nis and zero riz.
Zero riz, zero nis. But
P without the nis. That's a new one for me.
So don't worry, it gets funnier later on. I'm just going through all the technical mumbo jumbo. But so I quote, by the way, this is what Brianna told me that the doctors told her.
Hey, your boyfriend's a fat ass and needs to slow down when he's eating.
No. I had 2 ulcers in my esophagus, so they biopsied those. They went in and ballooned my esophagus out, so they took pretty much just a ballooning instrument and just expanded my esophagus all the way down. And then, what else? They biopsied some soft tissue. So not just the ulcers, they biopsied other things to make sure I don't have a disease or anything. And I have to go back in 6 to 8 weeks to get it done again. But Brianna said that the doctor said that my esophagus was actually the size of a baby's. And I'm 23 years old. That is not supposed to be there.
Basically, you're 24 because you will be in like a month.
Yeah, 24. I'm 24 years old, and...
So when we say Dillon's 4 mentally, not physically, well, that's not true.
Physically as well.
Physically as well.
So, but I have to go back in 6 to 8 weeks. So obviously that weekend we can't record either because I'm gonna have a sore throat.
Wow, unless we do it like Friday. Well, what weekend is it?
The 24th
of October.
Yes.
Is it like the whole weekend, or is it just like Saturday, Sunday?
Thursday. I go in Thursday.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we're fucked that week.
Yeah.
Right.
So that weekend, no recording because
sweet. That's gonna be like 2 weeks in a row. We probably won't have a recording now, unless we do one Thursday night the week before. Unless we do one Thursday night the week before, because I'm gone the weekend prior. I'm gone the whole weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
God damn it.
You fuckers are gonna have to wait, suckers.
Damn it, Bobby. Well, we might be able to squeeze one out Thursday evening. It might just be like a short one. It'll be like Dillon's 2-inch Punisher, short and to the point.
So, but yeah, so they had to expand my esophagus and stuff and get that taken care of, and then I had to be on a soft food diet for 3 days. I'm gradually increase what I would normally eat and stuff. So I've had a shit ton of Greek yogurt, fucking smoothies, and soups.
That's a 10.
Yeah, no, not a 10, because I've been shitting bricks, dude.
Plugged up. Dillon's eating like fucking Metamucil and shit. He's like, God damn, I'm still shitting fucking cheese blocks out here.
So I get home, right? And this is Saturday night. So Sunday morning I wake up and my throat is still sore. Of course, because it happened like 12 hours ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I fully wake up and I'm looking at my... I go downstairs and my dad's down there, and he's like, Dillon, we could fix this whole situation. All you need to do is deep throat more dick. Thanks, Dad. Thanks. I really
on that thing.
Thanks. No, I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, and then my mom made a hot tool joke. I walked downstairs and she's like, hot tool, spit on that pee. And I was like, fuck!
Well, you should have said, but it didn't have any nis, Ma.
It had no nis.
Didn't have no nis. I'd like a large penis with extra nis.
Extra.
Would you like nis with that? Would you like fries with that? Fries? Where the fuck are you getting fries with penis? What?
Stub pubes.
Scrotum hair. Deep fried scrotum.
Deep fried scrotum hair, dyed blonde.
Ooh.
Ooh.
No, it's breaded. What's the breading?
Ew.
What's the breaded? Aborted babies. We do it next door.
So, yeah, that's what happened last week.
Yeah, Dillon's getting on the funny train. Yep, now he feels great now, but once he gets the hospital bill, he's going to have
emotional damage.
But, oh, shit. Sorry, my fantasy just went off.
Oh, yeah, because the Lions just started playing. It's like it just said.
Alvin Kamara as well.
It's like it just says on there, your whole team's fucking injured. Hashtag you're fucked. Hashtag shit's fucked. So yeah, that's the reason. Like I said, as of Saturday night, we were fully intending on, and I can tell you. Let me get my messages up here. I get something from Dillon. Let's see here. Okay, so at Saturday on September 7th at 10:27 p.m., right? We had already determined that we were going to do it Sunday. He's like, hey, I'm not sure if I can record tomorrow. I'm currently in the hospital. Now, I didn't see it that night. I didn't see it till 7:30 the next morning. So, naturally, what was my first response? Cool. And my next question, or my next response, damn it, if I was more prepared, I would have been able to get this ready, this little clip ready up on the old YouTubes, so that way it'd be a funnier joke. Of course, now I'm trying to do it while I'm talking, and so I can't fucking spell. Holy Christ! Now I gotta. So my next question to Dillon, and I said it as a joke, but it's actually funny now because it was a fucking pea that was stuck in. You did get a pea stuck in your throat. So I asked him, what happened? Did you get your dick stuck in a car door? And I was hoping it was going to be that, because then you could just play this song of
I slammed my penis in the car door. You slammed your penis in the car door.
You slammed your penis in the car door.
Yeah, I did not slam my penis in the car. So.
And then he said, nope, I had to get surgery. And then I asked him, geez, asked, would your appendix burst? Because I know you don't usually have any warning when your appendix is going to burst. You might get like some abdominal pain, but you might just be like, God damn, I shouldn't have had that extra helping of buffalo wings. And then he said, no, I'll tell you on the podcast, but we can't do it this week because the surgery caused my throat to hurt. So which I'm like, oh, so he slammed his throat in the car door. All right, good job, Dillon. Dillon's had a fun fucking bombastic week without the ness.
But, hey, at my job, I got promoted to builder now.
Ooh.
So sorry if your transmissions blow up on you.
That's not the only thing that's blowing up on Dillon.
It was funny because I kept making the joke that, all right, listen, I'm gonna make a questionable joke, but it's about me, so fuck you. The hospital had these posters, that Brianna was telling me about, but because I was so fucking focused on this goddamn pee in my throat, he wasn't paying attention to anything. I'm like, I need to just not, And oh, by the way. Shout out to Functional Idiots Broadcast, or Productions, my bad, on YouTube. Because I saw your guys' broadcast of the game, because they had the game playing in the hospital. And I was watching it.
Oh, that's nice. Sweet. We didn't know. You should have said something in the chat, asshole. You don't have to be a subscriber to talk in the chat.
But,
you should have just been like, hey, it's me, assholes. Bring it.
Hashtag in the hospital.
No. My name is Dillon. I'm broadcasting live from the Metro Health Hospital in Holland, Michigan, with a pee without the nest stuck in my throat. And there's a hit for the Twins. They're off to first base. That's going to be a single. He's trying for two. Here comes the throw for right center field, and he is safe. Now he's got the runner running from third to home, and he's got him at the plate. It's out, and the Royals win the World Series. Dillon, it's fucking warm-ups. What are you doing?
Just so you know, that was not the hospital I went to, and you guys are never gonna know what the hospital I went to is, you fuckers. But so we're in the hospital, and Brad kept seeing all these posters about the hospital not assaulting you. They're trying to help, and I thought
what seems to be the officer problem.
I thought it was funny because I was like, after I got out and I got into the car, I was like, yeah, I felt like they fucking assaulted me while I was under anesthetic.
It's like it'd be funny if you're sitting in
expanded my throat. That's why.
It'd be funny if you were sitting in the waiting room. Also, you just hear like a back room.
Respect my authority.
Get the fuck down on the bed. Start beating the shit out of him. No, but Yeah, no. The people at the hospital did wonderful things. They were all good people.
Oh boy,
except for the one lady that woke me up. I didn't finish that, by the way. So she wakes me up, right? Evan comes in, starts talking about everything that went well. Well, I'm sitting there and I'm like, dude, I have got to fucking piss. I've got to piss.
I got a piss, mate.
So because I'm fucking looped up still, they brought in a wheelchair, and that was funny too. But so I get in this wheelchair, and before
so you were a vegetable, just doing nothing all day.
Yeah, pretty much. I was the vegetable this time.
See, that's why Dillon can make jokes about that, because he is. he are one.
So I get up, get dressed. Evan comes back, and I ask him, "Hey, can we stop by a restroom, please? I gotta go." And he's like, "Yeah, no problem. We'll take you to a restroom." This bitch turns around and goes, "I don't have a restroom up here for him," like that. And Evan, thank God Evan was there. Evan was not having none of that shit. He's like, "Yeah, I know."
Up,
that's
bitch.
why. Yeah, pretty much. He was like, "Yeah, I know. I'm taking him to a different one, like to fucking mind her own business, right?"
Yeah,
it was great. I was like, "Yeah."
So you
fuck
were
bitch.
you were probably in what, ICU when you came out, or no? You were probably
No,
in
I was
recovery.
in recovery.
Okay, you were in recovery. You probably never went to ICU then, but you probably just went to the ER initially, or
yeah, I went to. Thank God I got admitted, but yeah, I went to the ER.
Oh, dude, the hospitals will admit you. They'll take you in for anything.
Oh yeah, I know, but the my
it's
insurance,
just going to depending on what the insurance says if they're going to pay for it or not.
My insurance, if I don't get admitted to the hospital, and I just stay in the emergency room. For example, my mom only stayed in the emergency room the entire time. They came to her for everything. They didn't take her to the hospital or nothing. So
yeah.
So I go into the hospital. If I don't, I have to pay $300 on top of whatever they did for me.
Oh damn.
Yeah. So
okay.
Yeah, I don't have to pay $300. I just have to.
You just got to pay the deductible.
I just got to pay whenever that comes.
The deductible, which
oh shit,
I don't know what it is, and you don't need to tell us what it is. It's not our business.
Yeah. But yeah. So thank you to everybody that helped me, except for that one bitch that woke me up. You were kind of a bitch. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, hey, fuck you.
Although I did feel bad, I felt like shit because the ER doctor comes in and he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna have our team that's on call stay a little later for you." I'm like, son of a bitch. Now they're gonna kill me in my sleep because they fucking hate me or something. No, they were all really nice though. So yeah. That was the story of a pea stuck in my throat.
Let it be known that a single pea can bring this show to a grinding halt.
Just one.
Just one fucking pea. Was it frozen or canned?
I have no idea.
No,
it was from the Chinese restaurant. So
no, it was throated.
It was throttled.
Throttled, yeah. Pea throttled Dillon's throat.
So, if you guys need a recovery update, I'm doing much better now. I can actually eat like a normal person, not have to worry about shit. But I'm still on like the yogurt diet type shit, like soft foods, pretty much.
So
it's not bad.
No greasy quarter pounders yet for Dillon.
I did actually have McDonald's yesterday, and I can eat hamburgers fine. But when I was eating their fries, same thing, because I was like, okay, what can I eat? What can I eat? And it's pretty much, I think the best way to actually test that is like, okay, what fast food can I eat? So if I can eat burgers, okay, I can eat homemade burgers. Okay, cool. And then I got Taco Bell Friday.
Well, that's basically a baby shit streak in a shell anyway, so.
Yeah. Ate that. That was fine, except for the fries. So fries are pretty much a no-go for me. I can't really eat fries yet. And then,
is it just because it's like sore still, or?
So, all right. So it's not sore. Like I can talk just fine. I can, do pretty much anything. I can eat just fine. The thing where it comes in is if it's a dry, like crusty food, crispy food.
Oh, so dried cum's a no-go for you.
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't eat that.
Okay.
It will start to irritate my the right side of my throat. Like it'll just be like a dull, sharp pain.
Okay.
So I can't really eat that much. what I've been doing is I've been eating food that I'm not supposed to eat at least once a day, so I get used to it. So I build up that tolerance to it.
Yeah.
Because that's essentially what they want you to do. Is like, okay, so I didn't start eating like the food that I'm not supposed to until Friday. And that was 3 days after I was cleared to start gradually eating different foods. And sorry if you hear me clear my throat a lot. I'm not going to mute my mic every fucking time because I have to do it very often, you fucks.
Yeah. Well, yeah, just only if you're going to go on like a cock coughing fucking rampage or something.
Or blow my snot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't need.
right.
I don't need that shit going on. So,
but yeah, other than that, everything's been good. I got my lab results as well for the biopsy yesterday.
Yeah, shit's fucked.
No, shit's all right, but
Yeah.
they pretty much too much like acid reflux happening because that's what pretty much damaged the esophagus. So,
So you just gotta take like some, like go on like a Prilosec thing or like a Xanax thing or Zantac.
No,
Zantac.
So okay, they prescribed me this one drug. I don't know what it's fucking called, but it's pretty much to help with acid reflux and GERD and stuff like that. And I have to take it.
It's got fucking Z's and Q's in it. And
Yeah.
shit.
Has a P in there somewhere.
Yeah, no
P's.
Ness with no Ness.
But yeah, they gave me that for like GERD and stuff like that. Like, it treats acid reflux issues. And I have to take that 30 minutes before I eat. At least 30 minutes before I eat. So
It's not like a pill a day. That's a fucking annoying.
it's 2 a day before I eat. So I take one around like lunchtime at work.
Yeah,
And then I take one when I get home before dinner. So
but nothing.
it's
when
not
you,
as bad. It's just
but
fucking
but not before when you eat. Never mind.
munch. No, that's a soft food.
I'd hope it's unless he's doing the airplane toilet special, sucking out the aborted baby.
Ooh, crunchy.
Crunchy, crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside.
That is fucking nasty.
Wispy.
Wispy.
Okay.
I'm allergic to that cream.
So we're gonna completely different thing now. The NHL season starts in about a month. And so like right now a lot of teams are doing like their training camps. Well, like right now they're doing their rookie prospect camps.
What is?
The NHL.
Oh, NHL. Sorry,
Yeah,
I didn't hear that part. I was like,
they're doing their rookie prospect camps right now, and then next week or a week and a half from now they'll actually do like their full on training camps. And like the Detroit Red Wings, they do theirs every year for like the last 20 years, I think, in Traverse City. And while there's 2 major players for the Red Wings, Moritz Seider and Lucas Raymond, who are both restricted free agents, but they are not going to be under contract to play for the Red Wings this year yet. And so we're still waiting for them to get signed. And it's, training, they can't go to training camp unless they're under contract, and that's a week and a half away. So it's like, what the fuck are we waiting on here, exactly. So I was just beat bopping through the fucking interwebs today, and a story came up for the reasons why the Red Wings, and I think it was either Moritz Seider and Lucas Raymond, or it was like the reasons why they haven't signed, or the reasons they are far apart on. The reasons they're far apart on. Okay, I'm like, okay, I want to read this article. So I read the article, and it's like, oh, in order to read this article, you need to subscribe to a subscription. I'm like, oh, fuck you, goddamn it, And then I look who it's from. Okay. The article is through the Detroit Free Press, okay? But I need to subscribe to a subscription service to read news from the Detroit Free Press.
Huh?
That's what I'm like, wait a minute. This don't make a lot of fucking sense. You are literally called the Detroit Free Press, but you got to pay $5 a month to read this article. Then it's not free, is it? So don't call yourselves the fucking Free Press. Call that we're going to fuck you in the ass press. That's what we're going to call it. What the fuck? It's they called? Buffalo hot weight or like fucking buffalo sauce. Oh, it's just orange spicy stuff. What? No, it's buffalo sauce. A lot of sauces are orange and spicy. You cocksucker. It's barbecue. Why is it powdered? No, it's just like the Detroit Free Press. You need to subscribe to the subscription, but you're the Detroit Free Press. Yeah. So
go fuck yourself.
How are you the Free Press if I got to subscribe? Don't ask me. I'm just a fucking intern. You know, it's like, okay, fuck you, asshole. Now we do have to pour one out for the homies, and all for the homies out there is because Arby's no longer has the meats, and that's because Darth Vader, also known as Mufasa, also known as the guy who does the voiceover on the Arby's commercials,
and James Earl Jones.
Yes, I was getting to that part. Thank you. I was trying to think. I thought you were going to say another major casting. Oh, he was also the king from Coming to America with an O, not a U.
Oh, no, that was Keith David. Never mind. I was going to be like, also the gargoyle from Gargoyles. Like the main guy. I don't know his name.
Anyways, he died.
He's not. That's Keith
I knew
David.
he was old, but I didn't know he was 93.
Yeah, he was up there in age.
Yeah.
There's only 2 living members of the original Star Wars cast.
Let me guess. Harrison Ford.
Yep.
And Mark Hamill. Is that how you say his last name?
Mark Hamill.
Yeah. Yeah, because fucking, what was it? Carrie Fisher? Is that who played? Yeah.
Princess Leia?
Yeah, she died. And like a fucking week later, her ma died. I was like, Jesus Christ. The fuck's going on over here?
Yeah.
So, yeah, just want to pour one out for the homies there. You know, we're going to play a sad song in the world's smallest violin.
I can't help but think of the Darth Vader thing where he's like, Luke, I am your father. Nuh-uh. The fuck you mean, nuh-uh?
Okay, so to go back on some housekeeping that we didn't do last week, or last episode 2 weeks ago, because we talked about the NFL for an hour and a goddamn half and ruined everything.
Yeah, that was crazy. Holy shit.
Yeah, and if you thought we weren't going to do that again today, I got news for you, Chumley.
You're wrong.
You're wrong. So 3 weeks ago now, NASCAR had a race. It was their second to last race of their regular season. They're in the playoffs right now. In fact, they're going to race in an hour and a half of recording this. Their second to last, or the penultimate race of the regular season, was at Daytona. Normally it's the last race of the regular season, but because of the Olympic break and that portion of the schedule being under NBC, they took 2 weeks off in August because, you know, in the NASCAR world, the tail wags the dog. And how the NASCAR point system works is it's simple if you don't go in depth into the points. It's just simple, okay? There is a regular season and then there's a postseason or the playoffs, because we're trying to be a stick and ball sport. The playoffs are the last 10 races, right? And then the playoffs are then in like March Madness style, kind of, where you start off, at least in the Cup Series, you start off the top 16 drivers make the playoffs. I'm sorry, not the top. 16 drivers make the playoffs. Okay, and then after the first 3 races, the bottom 4 drivers are eliminated from the playoffs, and then you're down to 12. And then after the next 3 races, the bottom 4 drop off again, so now you're down to 8. And then you have 3 more races, and then the bottom 4, now you're just down to the last 4, right? And they go race for a winner-take-all race at Phoenix this year. It's been like, I think it's been at Phoenix since 2020. So, and they have a winner-take-all. Whoever finishes ahead of the others at Phoenix wins the championship. It's just whoever finishes ahead of the others, right? You could be, if they all fucking wreck out, so if one's 34th, 35th, 36th, 37th, guess what? The guy who's 34th wins the championship because he finished ahead of the others, right? That's just how, that's very simplified. How you qualify for the playoffs or the postseason is you can either make it in on points, or if you win a race, you're locked into the playoffs. Sort of. Unless you're Austin Dillon and you wreck 2 motherfuckers coming to the line, then no, you're not locked into the play. You don't get a playoff berth. And there's 26 races in the regular season. Now you might be doing the math in your head and say, well, hold on, wait a minute. There's 26 races and only 16 spots. Just because you win, you're not locked in. technically, yes, but there's not been 16 different winners in the first 26 races in a NASCAR season since I don't even know fucking when. So basically, if you win a race, you're going to be locked in, okay? Because there's just not going to be 16 different winners more than most likely in those first 26 races. Okay? Now, you could be in, say, 34th in points overall, right? You win a race, guess what? You're locked into the playoffs. You could be like Martin Truex Jr. 2 years ago, second in points overall, or third in points overall. But because you didn't win a race and enough people won a race, you didn't get into the playoffs. Even though you were in third in points out of everybody, you aren't in the playoffs. You see how this system's a little fucked up? Anyways, well, at Daytona, NASCAR or NBC, their normal play-by-play guy is Rick Allen, okay, and he's been the play-by-play guy for the Cup Series and the Xfinity Series since NBC took over or became another broadcast partner in 2015, I think it was. Well, at Daytona, they had Leigh Diffey. He took over the duties of doing play-by-play for the Cup Series, and everybody. Let me just say, Leigh Diffey is Australian. He hails from Australia. He started doing the V8 supercars over there, which is very similar to NASCAR, and then worked his way over to the States. He's done Formula One before, and before he started doing the Cup Series like he is now, he was the play-by-play guy for IndyCar.
Yeah.
And then NBC moved him over to the Cup Series. Why? I don't know why. They just decided to do that. So, and everybody's shitting on him because, again, he's Australian. So he's got that Australian accent, Mike, you know. You can definitely tell he's not from the South. He's not from the U.S., okay?
Yeah.
And everybody's shitting on him. He's like, oh, he doesn't sound like NASCAR. Why? We need to get rid of him. I can't stand listening to him. He doesn't sound like NASCAR. What the fuck do you mean he doesn't sound like NASCAR? What, does he need to be a good old Southern boy? Talk with a big old Southern drawl? Got a fucking thing, a dip in his mouth? You know, shit like that? If we're gonna go by
the left turn,
yeah, is he gonna be fucking? Is he gonna be butt fucking his cousin in the booth while he's doing the broadcast? Is that what we need if he's for NASCAR? What? It'd be like if you're watching it if we take that logic, right? You can only do play-by-play for a sport if you are that sport, right? That means the NBA is gonna have a bunch of guys, mind you, a bunch of black guys talking in slang. Fucking not even knowing what the hell is going on, smoking fat joints like Snoop Dogg out here, right? And nobody's gonna know what the hell is going on. Same thing with the NFL. And then if you're watching MLB, it's gonna be in fucking Spanish the whole time. Okay? So if we're gonna go by your fucking logic, every sport is wrong then, because this guy has an Australian accent. That's not NASCAR. Whatever.
Yeah, it's
dumb.
It's kind of bullshit.
It's dumb. Okay. Now this is the last lap of the Coke Zero Sugar 400 at Daytona. They actually finished the race at fucking Daytona under the green flag. It ended under caution. Unbelievable. Leigh Diffey, he's doing the play-by-play, right? And you don't necessarily need to watch it. You can kind of just listen to it. But it doesn't matter. You can just listen to it, Dillon. You don't need to watch it. I just want you to just listen to it and not listen to it and just tell me if you don't at all get pumped up from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't, like, amp it up. Like, all right, I just want it, like, your just basic or your just generalized feeling after the video ends in a minute and 17 or a minute and so after 60 seconds, okay? Now, the other caveat to this is that one of the analysts in the booth is Jeff Burton, and his son, Harrison Burton, races in the Cup Series, okay? That's going to play an important point here in just a second, all right? So this is Leigh Diffey's call to the end of the Coke Zero Sugar 400 from Daytona 3 weeks ago.
1 to go here in Daytona.
Nemechek made it 3 wide in that second line, and that has killed the moment.
The one that's talking right now, that's Jeff Burton, okay? So Leigh Diffey's the main guy who's going to be doing the talking.
Australian guy. Yep.
Yes. Jeff Burton's talking right now, and if you hear a third different voice talking, that's Steve Letarte. I don't know if he chimes in at all during this clip. I don't remember at all.
Momentum.
You've got to go back a long, long way for Kyle Busch. 2008, the last time he won here at Daytona. And now he is tantalizingly close to that victory. But here comes Harrison Burton for the Wood Brothers. He 23-year-old from Huntersville, North Carolina, is at the front of this field and may race his way into the playoffs. Bush goes low. Burton blocks. He gets back up. Comes to the line. Jeff, your little boy, has done it. Harrison Burton wins in Daytona and does what his uncle and dad did.
So that was the call.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was beautiful.
That is beautiful. And you didn't even watch it, Dillon. I mean, the actual end to it is it was a good end to the race overall.
I've got to say, okay, when sports commentators, because I don't really listen to the Detroit Lions radio or whatever, whatever you want to call it, but the dude that's on there gets super super hyped. He does like the Lions pre-show and stuff.
Yeah.
And but he gets really hyped into it. Like when we what was it? 2 years ago, I think, with DeAndre, when we had DeAndre Swift, he's like, DeAndre Swift's going, he's going, oh, and he's in the end zone. And fucking dude, he blew up. Those kind of sports commentators, dude, love them. I hate, like, especially when people are like, oh, well, they're not, they're not what I'm used to.
That doesn't sound like the NFL.
Yeah, right.
That's not NASCAR, or that's not the NBA.
You know what?
Did he do a good
I'm
job?
Say it. I'm going to say it right now. British commentators, way more better than American. I'm sorry. They have better voices for it.
I think what can make and break, and I'm going to bring up an example here. What can make and break a good play-by-play commentator is knowing when to pump up the correct moment, right? Like, for example, I'm going to say okay? ESPN, when they do the NHL, they have let me back up. So ESPN's main college play-by-play guy, he'll do the championship games and shit like that, is Sean McDonough. And he also does the NHL games when college football's done. He'll do the bigger NHL games. He'll do, like this year, he did the Stanley Cup Finals for ESPN. He'll do the conference finals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I think he does a fairly good job, right? I don't know if he grew up doing hockey, like in the first iteration of when ESPN did the NHL back in like the 90s and the early 2000s, but he does a pretty good job, right? Another play-by-play guy that ESPN has is shit, I just forgot his name because I was going to bring up someone else and that's the wrong name. Fuck, that pisses me off now. God damn it, that fucking pisses me off. Because I had a name stuck in my head that I was also going to bring up, but not right now. ESPN or NHL play-by-play.
I was going to sneak away and put on my Detroit Lions jersey.
Okay.
But I forgot I have my hat right here, so I'm just wearing my hat.
I
look like an idiot, but yeah.
Yeah, Bob Wisuzin. That's who it is. Bob Wisuzin. I had to think about it.
Okay, yeah.
He does okay, but like every time there's a save, and it could be like a simple save from a goaltender. It'll be like, and shot saved by the goaltender. It's like, it was right in the breadbasket. It wasn't that great of a save. Okay, it's like, settle down. Yes, if he was like fucking Sergei Bobrovsky in the playoffs where he turned around and stopped it with his paddle, yeah, you could lose your shit over that. But just a simple routine save by the goaltender, it's like, it's too much. It's too much, right? It's just one of the nitpicks I have over him. Settle down. It's a routine save. You don't need to hype up everything, because then when you do hype up the big moments, it's not as big because you hype up every moment that big. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you hype up every single moment, like a kid tying his shoe, and he's tying his shoes, he's going for the loop, and he successfully makes the knot in his shoe. It's like, that's not. And then you say, and then the kid does a backflip on a fucking balance beam, and it's like, oh, that's nothing better than when he was tying his shoe, because the play-by-play guy is sounding the exact same, right?
Right.
That's what can make and break a good play-by-play guy. Obviously, having knowledge over the sport you're doing really helps, but shit, I just closed the tab that I didn't want to close. Great, now I'm an idiot. No, didn't want to do that. Did not want to do that. But for people to say that that's not how NASCAR sounds, you can't tell me listening to Leigh Diffey call that final lap and not feel fucking amped up. I mean, to fill you in, Harrison Burton won his way into the playoffs. He was 34th in points. 34th in points. Okay, mind you, only 16 make it. So he basically leapfrogged half the field to make it to get into the playoffs, right? Winning that race at Daytona. His dad, Jeff Burton, is an analyst for NBC, also calling the race. He drives for the Wood brothers, the second, technically the longest active team in NASCAR currently right now. Been around since 1950. That was also the Wood brothers' 100th win in the Cup Series. Oh, and it was at one of the most famous tracks in NASCAR, Daytona International Speedway.
Boom.
You know, there's a whole bunch of things right there. And the best comment I ever saw to it is that Leigh Diffey doing that final lap, it's like he's watched it before, wrote a script, and then said it all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's watched it, wrote a script, and then told us what was going to happen. That's how good it is. And for people to shit on him, it's like, you have no idea. Because he did IndyCar, and trust me, there is some pretty boring-ass fucking IndyCar races. And so he had to get used to hyping up the boring-ass moments in IndyCar to make them sound more intense or better, because there's not many of those around. So, I don't know. I can't help you people. I mean, I get you're not going to please everybody, but fucking A. Although I like all the people who are like, man, why do we have a British guy in here? And then he comes out, he's like, I'm Australian, not British, by the way. So basically, like, get your facts right.
Fucks.
Dumb fucks. Get your facts right. You know, come on.
My God.
I don't get it. It's like stupid fuckers, man. And then the other thing I wanted to get to NASCAR wise is, so the race before Daytona was at Michigan International Speedway. Now at Michigan and also at Daytona, we had cars get upside down. They in the Cup Series. They flipped, went under their lids, and everybody was like, not a lot of people. Some people after the one at Michigan, Corey LaJoie, he flipped. They were like, well, why'd he flip? I mean, because like NASCAR has a bunch of different things to when the car turns sideways. Obviously, now you are compromising the aerodynamics of it to where rather than providing downforce, all those downforce components are now providing lift. And so they'll have, when the car turns sideways, there'll be roof flaps that'll open because of the change in pressure. And that'll help set the car back down because it disturbs the air. And they've done a few other things too. But when Corey LaJoie spun, he spun so fast that by the time the roof flaps open, he was already fucking like 3 out of 4 tires off the ground. Like, he's gone.
Holy shit.
Like, he spun so fast that it was just like, whoop. And also, when he spun at Michigan going down the backstretch, there was like a 20 to 25 mile an hour headwind going down the backstretch. So he was doing 190, but really, the wind against him was really doing about 220 miles an hour because of the headwind, right? And, I mean, it was like, yeah, we don't necessarily want to see race cars getting upside down, but driving 200 miles per hour, it's gonna happen, okay? I'm not a master physics dude, but when something that turns sideways and turns into an airplane wing at 200 miles an hour, it's gonna flip, okay? So we had that flip. Well, then at Daytona, Josh Berry, same sort of thing happened. He spun. He didn't spin as fast, but slowly the car started to raise, and then whoop, up and over it went. And everybody then really started losing. Oh my God, that's 2 weeks in a row we've had cars flip. He's driving 190 miles an hour. Do you know basic aerodynamics in physics? Okay, and especially now because the Cup cars, they have a tray or an underbody that's flat because on the rear they have a rear diffuser to create downforce. And to help get that air to the rear diffuser, you have a flat underbody of the car. Well, I'll be goddamn, Dillon, what's the underbody of an airplane look like?
I don't know. Round?
Yeah, and pretty flat, huh? You know, not a lot of stuff that's jagged and stuff. So you would think maybe, I don't know, this race car that turns sideways, and now all these aerodynamic components to provide downforce are providing, you know, what's that thing? Oh yeah, lift.
Or up force?
Yeah, exactly. And now you have this, this literal fucking airplane wing underneath the car. I don't think it'd be much of a stretch to think that this car might go up on its lid. I'm just saying. You know, like, come on, people. What are you expecting? It's like, settle the fuck down. Now, if we were having, out of the 36 points races, if we're having cars go on their lids 36 out of 36 races, yeah, we got a problem, okay? We need to fix it, okay? We've had 2 this year, and they just so happen to be at the 2 fastest racetracks in back-to-back weeks. Settle the motherfuck down, people. Seriously. My God. It's just, Jesus Christ. Thankfully, NASCAR hasn't made any after the one at Michigan, they put they have these roof rails that'll go down the back window. They call them the shark fins, and they had one on the left side of the car because actually when the car would go into the corner, it's actually to act as a spoiler left and right, so the car just doesn't spin out. And it also helps when the car gets airborne. It helps disturb the air. Well, then they added one on the left side of the rear window before Daytona, and then we still had a car get upside down. So it's like, well, did that really help? But. It's like, just settle down, people. We don't need to fucking get our panties in a bunch because 2 cars out of... How many races have we done? 2 cars out of 28 races have gone upside down in the Cup Series. Let's just settle the fuck down. Come on.
Just to give an update on my fantasy. Nobody cares, but I keep getting notifications like on my phone, like vibrating.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
And let's just say Alvin Kamara is smoking the Dallas Cowgirls, so he's already putting up 25 points, and we're only in the first quarter.
Well, 25 fantasy points or...
Yeah, 25 fantasy points.
Okay, I was going to say...
6 right now.
I was going to say, he put up 25 points. I'm doing the math in my head. I'm like, that don't work out.
That means he's scored at least 3 touchdowns.
God damn.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, nice indeed. Both my fucking running backs absolutely killing it this week.
Yeah. So, okay, Dillon, what is... Now, we do have, in this description, we will have the list to our Spotify
Which I've
playlist.
already added something to it. My banger of the week.
Well, you could add mine here in just a second, but you can actually listen to our bangers of the week now on our Functional Idiots Banger of the Week Spotify playlist. And you will hear such songs as... Dillon, what is your banger of the week this week?
My banger of the week is Linkin Park, Somewhere I Belong.
That's not their new one, is it?
No.
Okay. I've listened to their new one. Obviously you don't have the voice of Chester Bennington, but it's like, it's not bad. Yeah. It's not bad. It's still pretty good.
I don't think it's bad. Like, okay, a lot of people are like, don't ever sing their songs again. Shut the fuck up, all right?
These are the same people that are like, Leigh Diffey's not NASCAR. That doesn't sound like Linkin Park. Get the dude. The guy.
Because it's not. It's not. This
he's
dude. It's
dead.
not,
He did the Kurt Cobain except with the rope. What the fuck you want him to do? AI is shit in there? No, I don't think so.
But there was some songs I didn't really like on it. Like,
I didn't listen to the new album. I know they played one on the local radio station here.
It's just they only have one song out right now.
Oh, they did. Okay, I thought. Well, no, they said they're going to release an album. I think in
they haven't released it yet. They only have the what is it?
The single.
Yeah, they only had the single. I forget what name.
I don't remember the name of it. I've only heard it the one time, but I heard it. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's not Linkin Park in your normal Linkin Park of 9 years ago, right?
Right.
But it still wasn't like, it wasn't bad. It's not like it was in your
I know
ears.
Exactly
it was
what
still
you were gonna say.
Yeah, it was still fine. It wasn't.
She obviously did. I forget the lead singer now, but they did obviously play like the older songs and. Damn, I'm just forgetting everybody's name or something. But the guy that would usually rap, the guy that does rap, he rapped all his usual shit. But like in the end, she did a great job singing. In the end, I thought it was great.
Yeah,
but
I think
it was numb. It was numb that she was singing. I didn't really like that one. That one.
Well,
I was like, that's more for Chester there.
Yeah,
I
think if you give it enough time, it'll be like when any band changes their lead singer, right? Now, I'm sure AC/DC got the same thing when they got their new singer back in, the fucking 70s, right? Because the initial guy died.
So alike.
Right, but still, you're going to have those people like, it's not the same,
It's not AC/DC. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is, right? It's like, shut up, or like, I think, who the fuck? Is it Pearl Jam or Judas Priest? One of the two, they're getting a new lead singer for their tour. I think it's fucking what's her name? God damn it!
I know Pearl Jam lost their lead singer, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so it might be
But
filling
I
in
don't
for
know
Pearl
if it
Jam.
was-
I want to say it was either Pearl Jam or
I think Pearl Jam lost their.
Judas Priest. And I'm trying to think of nope, it wasn't. Okay, no, it wasn't Pearl Jam. Maybe it was Judas Priest. Let me see here. No, fucking A, who was it? I could have sworn it was one of them too. All right, well, it doesn't fucking matter. And everybody was like, it's like, I get it's gonna sound different, but it's like, get over it, okay? If you want new music from this band,
You got another thing coming.
exactly.
That's a good song,
If
too.
you don't fucking like the shit, okay, you're not gonna get another thing coming if they don't get a new lead singer, right? Now, if you look at bands like fucking Aerosmith, obviously Steven Tyler can't Tyler can't because of all the wow shit he did back in the fucking 60s, 70s, and 80s and all the, drugs he took. Yeah, he can't do it. But it's like Aerosmith is in their fucking goddamn like 80s and shit. They don't need a new lead singer because they're all going to die in 5 years anyways, right? So like, what's the point?
Yeah.
I think it's just a dumb moot point. My banger of the week is by 9 Inch Nails. And now you might think, oh my god, hardcore metal. This is not a hardcore metal song. This is a very heavy alternative song. It's called Closer. And like I said, it's by 9 Inch Nails.
You motherfucker. I absolutely hate that fucking song by them.
You don't like that song?
I hate it. I cannot. I have tried to listen to the song multiple times, and every time I do, I feel so fucking uncomfortable by it. I just turn it off. My mom knows I hate this song, and she'll play it every once in a while. And I'm just like, you better turn this shit off right fucking now. So,
I mean, is like on the same level as like All I Want for Christmas Is You, or
way worse.
it's worse than that? Wow.
Yeah,
you got some strong hate for that song.
I would rather listen to All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey, 24 hours, 24/7. Than Closer. I literally, like I said, I've tried to listen to it. All right, I have tried. Okay,
you haven't tried hard enough, asshole.
It's like the it's like how I felt about
These nuts.
Last Resort by Falling in Reverse, and then I was like, you know what, this isn't too bad. I started listening to it more and more. But yeah, Closer by 9 Inch Nails. Oh my god, you know what? Here, I'm gonna.
Let's see how long Dillon can fucking get into it. Well, yeah,
I already don't like it.
Well, okay, get out of that, Dillon, because we need to talk about some disturbing stuff going on in Iowa or in actually New Jersey, I believe it is. Okay,
New Jersey.
So an Iowa attorney has been arrested and for allegedly making and sharing some quite disturbing videos. So Philip Colt Moss, swear to God, I don't know who he is, 41, is accused of working with at least two other previously indicted men, Nicholas Dryden of Ohio and Giancarlo Morelli of New Jersey. Okay, I don't know if this
that was
actually
a
happened in New
very
Jersey.
good pronunciation. Giancarlo Morelli.
Very Italian.
Ragu.
Very Italian. Ragu. And
Ragu.
they started talking to each other through like the encrypted messaging things like WhatsApp or Telegram or whatever. And they were caught sharing or being a part of a group that creates Animal Crush videos. Now, I have never heard of the term Animal Crush videos. My first thing is it like Candy Crush except with animals, Like, what the hell is an animal? Do you give them a fucking Crush soda and see what happens? Drink that orange drink, motherfucker. What is it? They use the encrypted messaging apps to pay an underage boy in Indonesia to buy monkeys preferably babies. Okay, that's pretty fucking weird right there, all right? And from February through April of last year, Moss, the attorney dumbfucker, sent Dryden over $1,400 for the videos. And even planned to take a trip to Indonesia with him to make Animal Crush videos together and put them on Pornhub. Well, I didn't say that part. I just added that part. Dryden even offered sick freebies, according to the indictment, which quoted a text message reading, if you're low on bread, brother, I'll throw you a couple for free.
Holy shit.
And now, I haven't got to what Animal Crush videos are. We're going to get to that in a hot minute.
I read...
God damn it, Dillon. Moss was arrested on August 8th and charged in U.S. District Court in Cincinnati with conspiracy to create and distribute videos. If convicted, he could face a maximum of 12 years in prison. Dryden and Moretti were indicted in June and are also awaiting trial. This lawyer in the past is not the cleanest of lawyers, right? He has been caught in 2017 on felony drug charges and was sentenced to 2 years of probation after authorities found marijuana, hash without the browns, painkillers, and other drugs, and also peas without the nis during a search of his townhouse. I think hash is kind of like you ever heard of a hash pipe?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's, you put something in, you pipe it, and you give it that good old smoke. He took a leave of absence from work after the drug bust and checked into an 8-week rehab. So it seemed like everything was going great for this guy, right? Starting to turn his stuff around. He was getting better.
What the fuck? I'm sorry. So, as I'm trying to distract myself so I don't read anymore, so I'm surprised by it, so I'm listening to it, the lines just did the craziest shit I've ever seen. And we'll talk about it later, but go ahead. Keep going.
So what an Animal Crush video is, and if you...
Go ahead. Sorry, I know. I kind of ruined the moment.
I know, right? That's why I hate when you open fucking news articles, you just start reading through it. It's like, there's a reason why, Dillon. I try to fucking hide the shit, man, under what the fuck. So they paid an underage boy in Indonesia to buy monkeys, preferably babies, and then torture and kill them on camera.
That is some sick fucking shit, dude.
The videos included depictions of monkeys having their genitals burned, having their genitals cut with scissors, being sodomized with a wooden skewer, and being sodomized with a spoon.
I think we should do the same thing to these fuckos.
That I totally agree. I'm of the thing, if you get charged for animal abuse, whatever you either did to the animal, or in this case, paid to watch an animal do, we get to do the same thing to you.
I feel bad for
because obviously you're into this shit, right?
Yeah, some weird kind of fucking bullshit. But
monkey shit.
I feel bad for the Indonesia kid because he's doing it probably because he needs the money to survive.
Yeah,
and it's just like the sick fucks that think it's fucking hilarious or whatever. Now I would like to go back to a certain thing. PewDiePie did something similar to this. Paid $5 to have dudes that, he wanted to see how far somebody would go. This obviously proves that people go pretty far to do shit, but he had put in there as a joke to have these two Indonesia dudes put death to all Jews on a sign, and he paid $5 for it just to see how far are people willing to go for money,
Yeah.
And people got their panties tied in a knot over it. It's like, I don't think it was that big of a deal, but whatever, It's not like he's going out there to ask.
Is it anti-Semitic? Yes. But it's not torture, right?
Right, and you're not fucking snipping. I'm pretty sure this dude's probably fucking spanking his monkey to it, but... yeah, that's exactly what he's doing, because he's a sick fuck.
The translation to that from the monkey was...
Are you trying to have sex with me?
It's just... that's just like one of the things where it's like, I wish I didn't fucking see that. You know, I wish I could have gone my whole life without reading that shit. This is what that attorney sounded like while he was watching the fucking videos.
Dude, honestly, dude. It's like, you fucking weirdo, dude.
Yeah, those are the kind of people where this is where it'd be nice if we had some liberties in the justice system to where we could just take them in the back room and do the rest of the world a favor, right? Because, I mean, come the fuck on. Sick bastard. Now, I have another story here before we move on to talking about some football stuff. I was going to make this my functional idiot of the week, but I changed my mind. And I changed it, this Illinois woman went into a elementary school and was going to have a meeting with the principal. Doesn't say what the meeting for the principal was about. Just said she went to the school. She was going to sit down and have a meeting with the principal. Well, when she sat down to have the meeting with the principal, she allegedly dropped baggies of what was suspected to be cocaine. And when the principal picked up the baggies, Barfield, the stupid bitch here, reportedly became upset when she was told that the police were going to be called to the school. Okay? Now, I mean, not too surprising. Like, you're bringing fucking drugs onto a elementary school campus, and you're upset that the cops are going to be fucking called. They're going to be hauled off in the paddy wagon. Like, come on, lady. The 33-year-old then proceed to lose her fucking shit, and is accused of punching the principal several times in the face, scratching his face and arms, biting him Mike Tyson style, and then trying to do the Chester Bennington and strangle him with his tie.
What the fuck?
She is now facing charges including possessions of a controlled substance, aggravated battery to a school employee. That one is presented by Energizer. And then also disorderly conduct. She's being held without bond at the RV Winnebago County Jail. It's just like, what the actual fuck? As the brawl was unfolding, the school was placed on lockdown temporarily. Like, think about you're in fucking math class, all of a sudden the fucking thing comes over the last, we're in lockdown, the principal is currently getting his ass fucking whooped by some big old black bitch who I'm holding her hoops for. Like, holy shit. Fucking Raquis's mom showed up to do some business. God damn. No bed sheet needed. It's like, what the fuck, people? What the fuck? So, yeah, top tip. Don't bring drugs on campus. It's just a thought, you know. It might not turn out so well for you. Or if you're going to bring them on campus, don't just have them, I don't know, wearing some, like, loose-ass sweatpants so they can just fucking bloop onto the floor. I'm just saying. Oh, all right, Dillon. What is your facts of the week?
Facts of the week. Now, everybody, you know what we've been doing. 50 states, 50... I don't know how many fucking episodes this has been going on.
We got to be getting close to the end.
But, yeah, we're getting pretty close. Hopefully I can beat it this time. And I did. Fuck. No! Right at the end.
There's the pop-up.
So, we were on... Come on. Fucking load.
Bitch.
Okay, we weren't that far. We've done Oklahoma. We've done Oregon, right? Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Rhode Island, yeah. Oh, Rhode Island had that.
What was Rhode
Stupid
Island?
ass. Shares a border with fucking New York. That's literally it.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay. I believe we are on Tennessee and Texas.
No, we've done Texas because theirs is on the license plate thing, the don't mess with Texas.
Oh, yeah. So we're on... We already did Utah because that was the dinosaur. Okay, Vermont and Virginia.
Maybe.
Don't visit the Haskell Free Library and Opera House in Derby Line unless you're prepared for travel. The stage is in Canada, while the fans watch from Vermont. The entrance is in the U.S., while the stacks are in Lumberjack country. That's actually kind of interesting.
That's actually kind of cool.
Virginia ranks number 1 in patriotism amongst the 50 states, according to one Wallet Hub survey.
That's bullshit.
Which based its list on factors like military and civic engagement.
That is bullshit. No, there's no way. Because guess what's in fucking Virginia? Washington, D.C. That's cesspool. Not a fucking chance. That brings that fucking state down 30 points automatically right there, right? Because you have the federal government. No, absolutely not. Absolutely. Unless they exclude Washington, D.C., then okay. Not a chance. So, all right. We're gonna move on to the old football stuff, and I've said this before. Now, a big thing in Michigan is the Pure Michigan commercials, right? They're narrated by Tim Allen, and they'll talk about like Tequamaneau Falls or like Mackinac Island or Picture Rocks or something like that, and it's the tourism division for the state of Michigan. Well, this guy on YouTube, now this is from 13 years ago. Okay, now put yourself into the minds of the Detroit Lions 13 years ago, right? Not good. So this guy, he did a Pure Michigan video about Detroit Lions fans.
Yeah.
For anyone living in Michigan, the 4 saddest words are not, I lost my job, but rather, I'm a Lions fan. The Detroit Lions are the worst team in the history of professional sports. The whole world knows it, and their fans show it by wearing jerseys of players who haven't touched a football in 20 years. But they still proudly claim to be Lions fans. Why? Are they stupid? No. Are they pathetic losers? No. It's because they're fucking crazy. You can see it on their faces and on their children's faces. Because, really, what kind of person would force their child to endure a lifetime of pain and torment just like they did? A fucking crazy person. And on a Sunday afternoon, when they head into Ford Field, they are checked for guns. Because if they had one on them, these crazy fuckers would blow their brains out by halftime. Lions fans. Crazy fuckers. Pure Michigan.
That is fucking
Lions
hilarious.
fan. These crazy fuckers would blow their brains out by halftime. Now, that's in stark contrast to the new Lions fans. Once again, the not-so-pure Michigan commercial on the new Lions fans.
There's a new Lions fan, and they expect
Holy shit, Mike took an upgrade.
to win it all this year. Once upon a time, being a Detroit Lions fan meant you were a bad motherfucker, and you very likely spent time in prison for defending your team. But now the Lions have a new fan base. It's soccer moms and their kids. It's young guys with a hot date, and old guys who just left Margaritaville. It's a lot of rich white people who now feel safe in downtown Detroit. Say goodbye to 586 and the Downriver fans. These folks are from the 313, Grosse Pointe. They've taken...
Just so you know, the 586s and 313, those are area codes on your phone number for the Detroit area.
taken the day off from the country club, and they sashay their way into Ford Field, ready to party. These newly entitled fans want more, expecting at the very least a Super Bowl blowout win, so they can FaceTime it to the world of just how awesome they are. But some of the longtime fans are nervous, afraid that the expectations have gotten too high for the Lions, and they may be in store for yet another major disappointment. If that happens, these angry fans will blame everyone, from the referees and the Fords to their wives' unhealthy obsession with Taylor Swift. But neither the new or the old Lions fan wants that this year. They want to make history and win it all, and let the rest of the world know that once again, rich white people can feel safe in downtown Detroit. The new Lions fans, rich white people, it's pure Michigan.
You know what? I think there's so much truth to that, though. How now you have a bunch of bagwires like, oh my God, I've been Lions fans forever. Yeah, if you say forever,
no, you haven't. If
you say forever
liar.
since like I don't know December of 2022, then yeah, okay, yeah, you have been Lions fans forever. But then come the fuck on, you know. Meanwhile, you have these old bastards. Back in my day, we won the last national championship before the Super Bowl came around. So basically, we've won a Super Bowl. Grandpa, shut the fuck up. No, he didn't. And now with the Lions actually being not at football anymore, Dan Campbell. Now I do want you to watch this, Dillon. So you're gonna have to open up Discord.
All right,
Dan Campbell has starred in a Applebee's commercial promoting their 50-cent boneless wings during. I don't know if it's just during the NFL season or during NFL games, but regardless, he's.
I have seen these.
Okay, but okay. So if you've seen it,
I'm still gonna watch them because they're fucking hilarious.
Okay, so I need to go to thereth, then I need to go to thereth, then I need to go to there, and then there. Okay, so hopefully you can still listen. You can still hear it going.
Great.
Great. All right. So this is what we're set the baseline for you. So there's these two people. They're sitting in the booth, right? And they're waiting for their waiter to come around to take their order, right?
Welcome to Applebee's.
Now, the waiter is Dan Campbell.
Can I interest you?
And he takes his little ordering pad and he puts it up in front of his face. He's got his whole headset on, like as a head coach, right? He puts his pad up in front of his face so you can't see what he's saying.
And America's favorite. Can I interest you in America's favorite boneless wings for just 50 cents each?
I'll have the 50-cent bone.
Cover your mouth. They could steal your order.
The way he says that, cover your mouth.
Dude, I like how the dude looks at his date. He's like, this motherfucker for real?
I'll have the 50-cent boneless wings.
I'll have the same.
Perfect. They'll never see it coming.
Cover your mouth. They can steal your order. Steal your order. Have you seen the one too with Brock Purdy and I don't know who the guy is from the Eagles?
Jalen Hurts?
No, it wasn't Jalen Hurts. It was a running back for the Eagles.
Oh, Saquon Barkley?
Might have been
no,
him.
I haven't.
Okay, well, they bust through. They have like a big banner up, and it's well, here, I'll see if I can find it. Brock. Learn how to spell. Let's see here. All right, so this is the one with Brock Purdy and all them.
Serving up the NFL. And to celebrate, we're serving up America's favorite boneless wings for just 50 cents each.
So they have like a banner there that says the NFL, Applebee's, 50 cents wing, and all of a sudden these big fat bastards come busting through the fucking thing, and there's confetti and smoke machine and shit going off.
All right, number 72 is not a football player.
That's why I said big fat bastards.
We're trying out some other stuff, too.
What's the order?
And now there's a group of 4 people sitting at a booth, and Brock Purdy comes up, and it's like it's in a huddle, right?
50-cent boneless wings?
50-cent boneless wings on 2. Ready? Right.
So he goes running over. There's another guy there. He hands him the wings, and he's getting ready to, fucking chuck it down range.
Hey, Brock.
50-cent boneless.
So instead, he gives it off to
Barkley.
Just Saquon Barkley. And he does his little jives and bounces through people and
Enjoy.
drops it off and
enjoy.
It's good. It's good. That's where it's like, I like how this is not a Super Bowl commercial yet. It's funnier than any of the previous fucking Super Bowl commercials in the last 30 years. I mean, it's another one I wish they would have played. Have you seen the one for Lay's potato chips? It's got
no, I haven't.
It's got Randy Moss in it. I think it has Joe Montana. It has a bunch of guys that played way back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s and shit. And they're they eat a potato chip. It's like, man, eating this makes me we should unretire, right? And they unretire and shit. And Randy Moss is sitting there, and somebody dude yells, "Hey, Grandpa!" And he turns around, he's like, "Grandpa!" And he fucking dude throws a football at him. Randy Moss catches it with one hand. He's like, "I still got it." He drops the football and he starts shaking his hand because it fucking hurt like hell. It was good. I wish Lay's would, and it wasn't even a Super Bowl commercial. I wish Lay's would Play that during the Super Bowl because it was a good fucking commercial. What's not a good commercial is, I know last time we talked about how Dak Prescott, or as Dillon calls him,
Dak Preschool,
because the Cowboys every year are going to be
first round exits.
Yep.
Fuckers.
He wasn't.
Colton, I can still see your stream.
Oh, sorry. I hope you didn't see that.
I did.
Oh, God damn it.
I did.
God damn it. So the last one we were talking about is he was only under contract with the Cowgirls through the rest of this season, right? Well, just before their opener first game of the season, whatever, the Cowboys and Dak Prescott agreed to a new contract extension. They have agreed to a 4-year extension worth $240 million.
God damn.
Which $231 million of it is guaranteed. So
Holy
basically
shit.
all of it. And it also has a $80 million signing bonus. My God. And then in the win of Dallas.
Fucking A.
And then that was announced just before Dallas played the Browns, where Prescott threw for 179 yards and a touchdown. That's so if you do the math, right, that's $60 million per year, right, against the cap. That's going to make Prescott the highest paid quarterback in the NFL and ever. Dak
and ever,
fucking
yes.
Prescott. I'm going to say this again.
Mid.
Dak Prescott is going to be the highest paid quarterback in NFL history. Dillon, do me a favor. Can you look up what Jared Goff's contract extension?
I already know what it is. It's 212.
$212 million. That's a good bit less than 240, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's about, $38 million less, isn't it? Or no, I'm sorry, $28 million less. Prescott getting paid $240 passes Joe Burrow, who I think is a better quarterback, as long as he's not hurt. As long as he's not hurt. Trevor Lawrence, who I think could be a better quarterback. The problem is he plays for the Jaguars. And Jordan Love, who could be a better quarterback, except he's fucking hurt right now. He got hurt on the last fucking play of week 1. Like, holy shit.
Who did? Who?
Jordan Love.
Oh, yeah.
Last fucking play of the game, he gets fucking hurt. Like, god damn, man. They both signed extensions worth $55 million annually. My God. So this is going to keep Prescott under or in the Dallas fold through the 2028 season. His last deal, which he inked in 2021, was a 4-year, $160 million deal. So he basically is getting an extra $80 million for what reason again?
For being a first-round exit?
Yeah, the 31-year-old is coming off a career year in which he led the league with 410 completions and 36 touchdowns, finished second in MVP voting. It marked an improvement from the 2022 season when he only played 12 games, but still paced the NFL with not 1, not 2, not 5, not 10, but 15 interceptions. $240 million for this guy.
I love it. You know why? You know what? Good for Dak Prescott for having the Cowboys by the balls, pretty much.
Good
who
for.
Who are you gonna replace me with, huh? You got nobody.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at Prescott because I mean, fucking, he just fleeced the Cowboys. It's like it's on the Cowboys. Like, you dumb motherfuckers. You were playing a maybe 5th to 10th overall quarterback in the league, the most amount of money. He's getting paid more than Patrick Mahomes. Holy Christ. All right. You know, another thing I hate is, like, you always see the thing, oh, this guy signed a contract. It's the biggest ever in NFL history. Yeah. Contracts should be going up, it's like, that's how inflation works, guys. Come on. It's the dumbest thing ever. It's like when Chevy was running commercials. It's the most technologically advanced and what was it? Something else. Technologically advanced and another fucking like trigger word or whatever. Silverado ever. Yeah, it should be. Because if not, you motherfuckers would be going backwards. Like, come the fuck on, man.
I know. Isn't it beautiful? Dude, I can't believe it. Fucking good on Prescott for having a fucking payday for with the Cowboys. Because he knew. He fucking knew. He had to have. That, obviously, some other team's going to pick him up for much less, but
yeah,
it's like, I'm going to milk these fuckers for everything they got. Hey, by the way, if you want to keep me, $240 million, dude. All right.
Well, I mean, you're right. Who the fuck would the Cowboys fall back on? Okay, if Jared Goff, right, wanted more than $212 million, right, and the Lions were like, nope, that's the most we're going to pay you right now. He can't do the same argument because we have Hooker in, secondary, right? Now, is he starting? No, but we have somebody. Who the fuck does the Cowboys have? Jerry Jones's left nut? I mean, you never hear anything about a backup quarterback for the Cowboys. Ever. So,
yeah,
it's a different thing. If you're on a team that has a fairly decent backup quarterback, I mean, why did Aaron Rodgers leave Green Bay? Probably because he wanted more money, and Green Bay's like, no, we got Jordan Love that we're going to want to start playing here more because he's going to be your successor. So, no, we're not going to pay you fucking obscene amount of money. Kiss my ass, and so he left. It's not hard to figure out. I mean, you can look at the same thing of why did Brett Favre leave the Packers? Because Aaron Rodgers was coming up. Probably wanted more money than what the Packers were willing to pay him because they're like, no, we're not paying some old geezer here
to, scramble our balls.
Yeah, fucking throw picks all day when we have another guy where, he might throw picks all day too, but we know he's going to get better. Or at least he has a much better chance of getting better than your old ass. I'm not mad at Prescott. I'm just like, God damn, Jerry Jones, you are a stupid ass. But
I can GM and run this team. No, you can't. No, you can't. Stop.
You can barely dress yourself and breathe. All right, let's be real here. But I mean, if you're the fucking Cowboys, why change? Okay, every year you already have every motherfucker in northern Texas drinking the Kool-Aid that the Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl. They're going to the Super Bowl.
Literally, the Detroit Lions and the Cowboys have switched places. Except the Cowboys are much better than what the Detroit Lions are. Like, not this year, but I'm talking about, like...
They 0-16 Lions.
Yeah, like, every fucking fan down there is drinking the Kool-Aid where they're like, we're going to go to the Super Bowl. You're going to be first-round exits like you are every year.
Yeah, it's like...
Shut the fuck up.
It's like, come on, and then they also just signed CD Lamb to a massive fucking extension, too, which is really going to put the Cowboys tit in a ringer next year when it comes to the cap space or the salary cap.
Good luck. Good fucking luck.
Yeah, the Cowboys, this is probably their last year to win a Super Bowl before they're just... You're going to be paying your guys too much money to where you can't have other pieces,
All right. Let's go to the hurt that is the Detroit Lions.
Why, are they losing right now?
Well, yeah, but not by much.
Oh, okay.
By 7 points, so they need a touchdown.
So what's the score? 7-0?
6-13.
Okay. Well, we're not at halftime, though.
We just got to halftime.
Oh, we just got to half. All right. Well, they're a second half team, so we're okay.
Because the refs... So, there's a rule in the NFL that no matter what, after each play, there's always a 10-second runoff. Like, it doesn't matter, each between plays, right? No matter what. So, there's about 11 seconds left in the second quarter, and the Lions are right at the 15. I mean, they have much less to go.
Were they
they're trying to get a touchdown. They just used their third timeout.
Okay,
right?
So they were out of timeouts.
Yep. So they have 11. They threw the ball. Amon-Ra St. Brown got it. Didn't get the first down, but he got tackled, so he couldn't step out of bounds. And you could tell he's going straight to the out of bounds, but he got tackled. So obviously there's 11 seconds left. So they try to spike the ball. They had 3 seconds left on the clock. Ref throws a flag, obviously, to stop the play. They come out and they're like, "There's a 10-second runoff, so that's the end of the first half." And Dan Campbell is obviously fucking pissed because his guys aren't playing Like they should. Now, there were some great fucking moves. Jack Fox, give you a round of applause, dude, because he fucking fake punt on a 4th and 12.
Oh, Christ.
And
is that the guy
in your own half?
Is that the guy we picked up from the UFL?
No, that's Jake Bates.
Oh, Jake Bates, okay.
Jake Bates, absolute fucking dime, dude. Sinks those motherfuckers. But Jack Fox throws it perfectly. Dude, we got it. But then it led to a turnover anyway, so it didn't matter.
Well, at least, but it got it farther downfield, though, so...
at least it shows you that Jack Fox knows how to throw a fucking ball at least 12 yards. I mean, it was a perfect-looking ball, too.
Absolute dime.
Will it ever happen again? Probably not.
No. But was the flag that the ref threw, was it a legit flag, or was it...
No, it was just to stop the play, so they could... Because you can't continue on. Like, if you have 3 seconds left, there's always a 10-second runoff.
Right, but if we spiked the ball, that would be considered an incomplete pass.
I don't know if it was like a legitimate flag, but I have no idea.
Because spiking the ball is not a flag. I mean, we all know that it's not a true incomplete pass, right? They're just spiking the ball to stop the clock and, claim it as an incomplete pass. But if he just threw the flag because there's no receivers in the area, delay a game. The fuck you mean delay a game? You gonna call that every other fucking game then? Because it happens every game, a fucking spike to stop the clock. Kiss my ass. So, the more things change, the more they stay the same. The Lions might be good, but the refs still fuck them over. So, that's just the story of the Detroit Lions.
There was a pass interference.
Decker reported.
There was a pass interference that they didn't call on the Lions.
Yeah, again, the refs fuck over the Lions.
Yep, they get fucked over.
Yeah, that's just how the NFL works.
Amon-Ra St. Brown fumbled the ball, and the refs didn't call it as
incomplete pass.
No, yeah, they call it as an incomplete pass, and it's like, fuck you. They fucked up and didn't call pass interference. So how about you lick my nuts?
So
it's halftime right now. I'm gonna cry.
All right, but speaking of the Lions, Dillon, why don't we go over the opening game for the said Detroit Lions versus the Los Angeles Rams at Ford Field last week on Sunday Night Football. Now, I'm going to come out and say I did not watch the game I didn't even turn the game on until Detroit scored their final touchdown in regulation. When I turned it on, they were just kicking the extra point.
Okay.
Now, I'm sure Dillon over here watched the whole goddamn game because, Lions!
I actually didn't.
You didn't watch any of the game?
I didn't. I watched the game. I just didn't watch the whole game.
Oh, but you watched more of it than I did. Because we watched it and then promptly watched the Rams fucking score a touchdown. So naturally, we're like, well, they do better when we're not watching. So we changed the channel.
Yeah, Matthew Stafford, I saw the absolute complete fucking panic when he missed a pass. And that was pretty fucking wild. I was like, damn, that sucks, loser. I'm playing.
Get fucked, poser. No.
But yeah, he...
all right, but overall, thoughts on game one for the Detroit Lions?
Overall, I think it was decent. I don't know what it is, but it's like the last one, the last week's game, and then this week's game. I understand it's back-to-back rivals or back-to-back playoff games, matchups, and I don't know what it is. I think the Rams and Bucks are just more hungry than the Lions this week. And I keep bringing that up where you have to be a team that's hungry enough to get it. Right now, I think the Lions are too comfortable. They're like, yeah, we're a good team on paper. Then start acting like it. You're missing passes you should be making. You work the middle of the field like you normally do. But if you can't do that no more, you're going to have to change it up. Throw deep passes. Guess what? J-Mo's able to catch that shit. All right? Fucking just send her, dude. So, it's just... they played... defensively, they're fucking absolutely whooping ass. On both sides of the ball, no matter what. It's just offensively. They are just not doing it.
it's almost like they haven't shook the NFC Championship issues, you know, because that's the same thing that started happening in the NFC Championship game. They started making mistakes that they weren't making all year. You know, like a simple fumble on a transfer from a quarterback to a wide receiver. Drop the ball. Like, you guys can't be doing that shit.
Yeah.
You know, and then here we are, we're doing the same fucking thing. Like, I remember one of the plays, it was like, I think it was a simple, like, slant route or whatever. Stafford throws the ball, and if we would have tackled the fucker, it would have been only like a 4-yard gain. Instead, the dude stops on a dime. Lions defensive dude fucking blows his ankles out, and then all of a sudden now the fucking Rams got like 50 free yards. It was like, what the fuck was that? You know, it was like, come on, guys, we got to be. Like, no, I get this is like, I mean, some of you can attribute it to just being week one. You know, you're still, yes, no matter how much training and even if you play all the preseason games, you're still going to be rusty because just of the game. You know, recognizing stuff in game, getting in, you know, probably not completely in game shape yet, right? But it's like, no, like good.
What are we doing?
Yeah, good teams don't have that issue. Okay, and we sure shit don't have. They sure shit don't have that issue in week 2. Okay, the only ones that do are when they're backdoored in by the NFL because one of their fucking tight ends is dating Taylor Swift, and so the half-baked fucking Chiefs somehow win the Super Bowl. So. But it does get frustrating. You know, it's the same thing, like I said, that the greatest football game last year was Alabama versus Michigan. Because it had everything you could ask for in a football game, right? The highs of the highs and the lows of the lows. I think if the Lions can come back out and at least completely shit on the Bucks the rest of the game, right? Keep them held at, what'd you say, it was 13-6?
Yeah.
Keep him held at 13 points. Then it'd be like, okay, yep, we've got rid of the jitters or the butterflies or whatever you want to call them.
Well, you got to think Dan Campbell's getting pissed because he knows what his team's capable of, and they're not performing as they should.
Right, and that's
like Jahmyr Gibbs. If I had to say there was a star on offense, it'd be Jahmyr Gibbs, dude. Like he's doing everything he can. Amon-Ra St. Brown is not performing as well as what he should. He's not. You know, there's things that has to happen that's not happening. Goff is taking too many risks. Like he ran the ball. I mean, luckily he ran the ball because nobody was open. But I think that was the plan. Was he was going to run the 2 yards that he needed to go for the first down. But then he ran out of bounds, which is good because you stopped the clock. But still, it's just like you guys are taking way too many risks for simple, pass plays and shit like that. But yeah, I don't know. It's just it sucks as like a Lions fan because you want your team to do well, and like last year, I don't want to say like somebody said that they caught lightning in a bottle last season. No, I don't think they did. Do I think they caught lightning in a bottle getting to the NFC Championship? Sure, we can call that luck. But yeah, like. When you know what your team is, what caliber your team can play as, and they're not playing as that caliber, it's fucking annoying. Or it's the same thing as, 10-plus years ago. The offense is really, really good, but the defense sucks ass. Or the defense is really, really good, but the offense is ass. So it's just one of those things that is super, super fucking annoying because it's like, all right, now we have a good defense and a good offense. Why the fuck aren't they working together? Why is Mike Evans not getting fucking covered? Like, he's wide open every fucking time. Come on, guys. What are we doing? Just shit like that. That's annoying.
So, now, I mean, some of it could be down to... I know that the Rams are definitely a lot healthier than they were last year right now. Yes. So maybe the Rams are, and I suspect they're probably going to be a better team than they were last year. Because, I mean, the beginning third or so of their year last year was not good. Not good. But then they came on really strong the last 2/3 to half of the season. So that worked out good for them. And so maybe, they're just kind of picking up where they left off. Because, I mean, even in the playoff game, I wouldn't say the Rams played bad against the Lions in the playoff game at all. It's just at that time, yeah, the Lions were a better team. I mean...
Yeah,
nothing. It's hard to argue with that. So, But yeah, it's definitely now we know damn well we are a better team than the Bucks, and it's definitely frustrating.
Yes.
When you know you're a better team, and you're playing like absolute might. That's the frustrating part. Like if we were playing like the Ravens, and it was like this, you'd be like, okay, yeah, the Ravens are a good club. This is kind of expected. We're not going to go in there and just waltz all over them. Okay, but if you're going up against the Panthers and you're fucking behind at halftime, I'd be throwing trash cans in the locker room. I'm just saying, all right? Shit would be getting destroyed.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure Dan Campbell's going to fucking tear their ass a new one, because it's like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Come on, man. The fuck are you doing? Okay, so we're gonna do a segment we haven't done in a hot minute, and that is Functional Idiots Answers. And this first one I got for you, Dillon, is would you fuck Flo from the Progressive Auto Insurance commercials?
No.
Is it because you have a girlfriend?
Well, I mean, if you take the girlfriend out of it, no.
No? Doesn't
No.
interest you?
Nope.
No, you don't want none of that insurance puss?
Why? Would you?
You could get covered.
She could get covered.
You too. Maybe she's a squirter. I don't know.
That's a 10.
Okay, how about this then? If you could have a coach from any sport standing next to you and coaching you as you have sex, who would it be?
Oh, shit. Definitely not Dan Campbell. I think
Dude, if it's Dan
intense.
Campbell, imagine he's like, cover your penis. She could get pregnant.
Cover your penis. She could get pregnant. Probably Ben Johnson, the offensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions.
Why is your skills in the bed offensive? No, I'm not playing the other one. That was a good joke, and you damn well know it was.
I'm not going to laugh at it. I'm just not going to laugh at it.
Because you're a communist prick.
Anyways, you didn't answer the question, motherfucker. Would you bang Flo?
No, because I feel like she tried to sell me insurance the whole time. I don't care about your bundling shit, all right? Just trying to get some of that plus.
If we have sex, you're going to have to get the family bundle.
Well, we're going to make a family bundle. If I had to choose a coach, I don't know. I think John Madden would be fun because then, all solid fact. Yeah, and he goes in there and boom, and boom, and boom, and boom.
Hi, I'm John Madden with Madden Football. We're going to watch Colton have sex.
He's having sex with a turducken. Oh, fucking A. All right. Nope, we've done that one already before. Let's see here. We've done that one. Nope, we've done that one. If you could erase one thing from your mind so you could relive it for the first time again, what would it be? So it wouldn't be like you could change it. It would be like the same exact scenario, except you get to play it out again for the first time.
Okay, ask me again. Sorry.
If you could erase one thing from your mind so you could relive it for the first time again, what would it be?
Mine and Brianna's second date.
Okay, why is that? Is just everything was perfect?
Everything went like. So obviously we had our first date.
He got to go in the back door.
No, no. Our first date was obvious. So our first date was just watching a movie together, and we didn't really talk as much. Sorry. Oh, fuck. Our inhaled something that I shouldn't have.
Pee without ness?
Yes, without the ness.
Without the ness.
So
too much ness.
Our second date though, dude, it was fucking awesome. We talked, we got to, we learned more about each other. And then obviously that's what made us grow closer to, you know, make it official.
Ooh. In the back door.
In the back door.
If I had... what would I pick? I mean... like, there are so many funny moments I think would be fun to watch again, but I just play them in my mind, and they're just as funny as they happened the first time. Like, when we took 2 guys 3 wide on a country road coming back from Tech Center. I mean, that's funny every fucking time. Or when I was over at my friend Jordan's house, and not the one who's done the podcast with us, and another kid named Alex is over, and Jordan drop kicked the football into Alex's stomach, and you could see the laces and the word Wilson imprinted into Alex's stomach because he fucking absolute drilled him. It was so damn funny. But if I had to pick, I think probably the first time I won the state championship for hockey, because that's when I was only 11 or 12. I mean, I did it again once I wasn't even 11 or 12. I think I might have been 10 or 11. I mean, I did it again when I was 16 or 17, but it's just like, I remember the 16 and 17 one a lot more than when I was 10. And so I think it would be fun to live the 10-year-old or the 10-year-old version one again.
Yeah.
If you got a stat sheet about your life, what 3 things would you want to know? So you get a football stat sheet. You get to pick the 3 things you want to know about your life. What would it be?
What my intelligence is.
-4.
No, being for real. Let's see, you can't say stat sheet. I think it would be more like a Fallout thing, where like you have perception, endurance, intelligence, charisma, luck, strength.
No, we're saying straight stat sheet. Like, how many times have I had sex?
Oh, okay.
You know, like stuff like that. Or like, how many times have you masturbated? How many quarter pounders have I ate at McDonald's? You know, something like that.
Oh man, what would I want to know?
I would want to know. So one of my 3 would be, since I'm an over-the-road truck driver, how many miles I've driven overall, because I haven't kept track of that at all.
Man,
I mean, I know what I average per week, but I mean, from when I started driving semi at 18 and a half in September of 2019 till now, how many miles have I driven? And then also the side note, how many miles have I driven overall in my entire life?
How many times I've bought a lotto ticket? That'd be interesting to see.
I think I could probably count. I've maybe only bought a lottery ticket 20 or 25 times. I just don't play the lottery that often.
I only play when I play when it gets to at least 100 million. That's when I start playing it.
I only play once it gets to what the odds are. So like basically 300 million, that's when I'll start playing the Mega or the Powerball.
So when it's at like 900 million to 1 billion.
No, because it's your odds of winning the Powerball are 1 in like 293 million.
Yeah.
So then once it gets to $300 million as a jackpot, then I'll think about playing it then.
Oh, okay.
But not till it gets to that point. Like when the Mega Millions was won by some dickweed in Texas, it was at 800 million. Yeah, I played like the previous probably 4 or 5 drawings prior to that. So, and out of all those, how much did I win? $2. What would be another one? All right, I've said it earlier. How many quarter pounders I've eaten from McDonald's? I think I would want to see that, just see how fat I am. You know, like, God damn, you know? Like, am I still, like, I know I've got to be at least flirting with triple digits, you know, but like, how far into the triples am I? You know? And I think another one would be how much money I have spent on Apple products. Yes, I want to know that. How much money have I spent on Apple products?
A shitload.
Too goddamn much. That's the answer. All right, so you've told us one, Dillon. What's your other 2?
Oh, the other 2. Man. How many restaurants I've been to?
Like
Also fat.
unique restaurants or just overall? Like
just overall.
Overall, okay. So even if it's you go to the same one twice.
Oh
or
my
multiple
god!
times.
How much money I've spent on delivery?
Because you're a lazy bastard. Like the time you lived in a trailer park, and literally in front of the trailer park was a Dairy Queen, and Dillon still had that shit delivered to his house.
Yeah, I did. Hold on, guys. My mint Oreo blizzard is coming.
Well, because he's like, hold on, my DoorDash is here. We're like, oh, okay, what'd you get, Dillon? Oh, I got Dairy Queen. you DoorDash Dairy Queen? You know what's the yeah, I was too lazy to go get it. Are you for fucking real, Dillon? And it's not like Dillon didn't have a car. He did. He was just a lazy fat bastard. All right, and what's your third one?
That was my third one, you fuck.
I thought that was only your second one.
No, I...
okay. Okay, so how many restaurants you been to and how much you spent on delivery. Okay, I got you now. All right, if you get
that would be an ungodly amount.
Yeah, if you get to spin a roulette wheel, where if you land on red, you get 10 years in jail, but if you land on black, you get $100 million. Do you take the spin?
Yes, absolutely.
So you're taking that 50-50 chance.
I'm taking it. Right now, let's do it right now. If I were to do it right now.
Actually, if it's not 50-50 because you actually have 2 green squares on there. All right, spin a roulette wheel. Random roulette wheel. All right, here we go, Dillon. Here we go. Spinning that random roulette wheel and give it a spin. Mute that shit. No, actually, let it go. Red is any $100 million, red is if you get jail, black is $100 million. Dillon, good news, you are $100 million richer.
Whoa! Oh, fuck, that hurt. Oh, shit, I had surgery. Whoa! Let's get it!
Wow.
Wow.
All right, let's see how I'm probably gonna fucking land on green. Watch. You get
here. No. Let me do it. I gotta do it.
No, I'm $100 million richer too. Dude, we're getting dueling fucking Wienermobile, jet-powered Wienermobiles.
You're goddamn right.
Goddamn right. Fucking hell yes. Would you rather fuck a You actually have to answer this, okay? Don't be like, neither. Would you rather fuck a professional porn star or an amateur OnlyFans girl? You don't have to say... You do have to say who it would... No, you don't have to say who it would be.
Yeah, I don't know any OnlyFans people. Or really that many porn stars either. Probably a professional porn star.
Why?
They have to be safe for their work, so I know they're going to get tested. That means I also have to get tested, but still,
that's a valid
for
point.
STDs.
That's a valid point, yeah, because they get tested a lot.
And I know damn well they're going to take care of themselves. Like, they're going to be toy.
Well, it's going to be like a hot dog down the hallway. But I agree with you. I think I would, because then you'd have the aftercare, even though you know you did a bad job, they still tell you did good, you know?
Exactly.
Because they have to say that you did good. Would you rather be known as... Oh, this is a question for... Brianna's at work. Damn it.
Yep.
Fuck, this would be a good one for her. Okay. Do you think Brianna would rather be known as the blowjob girl or the never gives blowjobs girl?
The never gives blowjob girl.
Okay, now text her and see what she says.
All right.
And then we'll come back to it. Okay, and then why do you say the never gives blowjobs girl?
Hang on.
Dillon can't multitask.
No, I can't. My brain shorts out.
I wonder what you do during sex. You have to like stop to breathe, so it's like in, out, in, out, in, out. Very stop and starty. Holy fuck, Dillon, it's a long-ass text.
Hopefully she answers right away.
Hopefully, or at least.
And she's had a bad day already, so asking her this question is gonna be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
You know, asshole. No dick for you, or I'm sorry, no pussy for you tonight, asshole.
No dick for me. I'm pretty sure you don't have a dick, dude.
How sure are you?
I'm pretty 110% positive.
There's no ness with her pee?
No,
Okay.
absolutely not.
That's good. Okay, why do you think she'd be the never gives blowjobs girl?
Because then she, you know. I can't answer what she just said. I can't say it.
Why not?
Oh shit, no. I just told her it's for the podcast. She just sent me a personal thing. Whoa.
Okay, we can move on then. How many TV shows that you've seen could you take a college course on and get an A? Not movies, TV shows.
What TV shows could I take a college course on and get an A?
Yes.
Loki, Friends. Man, I don't even know what TV. SpongeBob. I could definitely take a college course on SpongeBob. Probably Dexter's Laboratory. A lot of cartoons. Teen Titans. Do I got to keep going?
No, that's fine. I could do.
I could
probably do SpongeBob too, just because. I mean, you come home from school, you flick on Nickelodeon, and guess what's on?
She said, "I don't know."
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? You know, that's what you watch. NCIS, because I've seen every single fucking episode of that show, and most of them more than once. Actually, more than twice, more than 5 times, more than 10 times on some of them. Actually, what other show? I don't know a lot. I don't really watch many scripted TV shows, so it's hard to say. Yeah, those are the only 2 I could think of that I could really like probably get like fucking ace that test. You know, give a TED talk on it. Does it bother you if a girl you're dating makes more money than you?
No.
Hell no, it doesn't.
Yeah, I'll be a stay-home daddy. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, right.
Want me to watch? Yeah. I'll do them 10 times a day. If you're making more money than me, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, right. Well, I don't understand where that comes from. Like, it's like, how egotistical are you that you have to make more money than the fucking person you're dating, right? They go date a homeless bitch. Guess what? You work at McDonald's, you're going to make more money than her. I don't know. I think that's just a little misogynist.
It is.
So you're in a stadium with 100,000 people, right? You're at the Big House in Michigan. You push a button. 1% of the crowd disappears and you get $10,000, or 50% of the crowd disappears and you get $1 million. Which are you choosing?
What are my options again?
You push a button and one of 2 things would happen.
Okay.
1% of the crowd would disappear and you would get $10,000. Or 50% of the crowd would disappear and you would get $1 million.
And I'm in a stadium?
Yes.
And they would just disappear. Would they come back?
They would do the fucking Houdini. Disappear. I'm going to make this pencil.
I'm pushing that button. 50% of people.
Disappear.
Mm-hmm. I'd take that.
Yeah, I agree. I don't fucking know. They're probably assholes anyways. Fuck them. If you had to pick a different race, which one would it be?
Are we talking about like like a different race, like NASCAR, or are we talking about like
color, dumbass?
Man,
I'd say Asian because I'd ace all my math tests automatically.
That's racist. I was gonna say Mexican.
Why?
They got fucking bomb-ass food. Fuck you.
So you could smoke weed and be called a baked bean?
Okay, no.
No, that is true. Yeah, the Mexicans got some bomb-ass food. Well, Asians do, too.
No, I choked down one of their peas. They can go eat a dick.
Fuck them. All right, Dillon, here's a question that's right up your alley. As a female, how long do you have to wait before you slip a finger in your boyfriend's ass?
Fucking never. That's how long you have to wait. Never.
Okay, what would you do if you're getting hot and heavy in the sack, right? All of a sudden you get an old finger up the stinker.
I would cry. Okay, and the Lions are at the 2-yard line right now. We're about to score, I think.
No,
we're
gonna Lions it. We're gonna have to go for a field goal.
They did go for another field goal. It's 13-9 right now.
I'm trying to get another
Go ahead,
good one.
ask me another question.
I'm trying to get another good one here.
Oh, no.
Okay, if you found out your life was the Truman Show, you know what the Truman Show was, right?
Yep.
Okay, if you found out your life was the Truman Show, what would you be most proud about that people saw, and what would you be most embarrassed about? Most proud, banging that ass. Hell yeah.
Most proud.
I think for me, most proud would be taking them 3 wide on a country road. That was pretty fucking sweet. Like, I wish we had like a Goodyear blimp overhead shot of that shit, because that was some real trap shit.
I think all the times I've drifted in the snow, I've done pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. All the Forza and GTA shit that I fucking suck at, dude.
No, you know, I know. Okay, yeah, taking that. My most proud would be when I was going to a doctor's appointment once on Christmas Eve, and I was going up a hill, and my dumbass had my truck in 2-wheel drive, because I'm like, oh, the roads aren't that bad, right? And as I'm going up a hill, all of a sudden the fucking ass end just stepped out, right? And all my years of playing video games, dude, I fucking let off the gas, didn't hit the brake, just let off the gas a little bit, just did a little correction, fucking saved it, kept on going, and immediately put it in 4-wheel drive. After that. But that was fucking awesome, dude. Granted, I had to make a sudden lane change to the right, but that was fucking sweet, dude.
I was in a car, not saying whose. I was in a car, and I was coming back home, and I took this turn, and it was shitty as fuck out. I hit my brakes a little too hard, and I started steering towards an obstacle, and I was like, oh shit, here we go. Let off the brake, turned the wheel, dude, it just cruised on through, and I was like, oh yeah, that's how we do it. There's one time, do you know when 196 goes into M6, that ramp?
196? Oh, yeah. Out by Hudsonville. Yeah, out by Hudsonville.
Yeah. So that ramp right there, yeah, I took that ramp, and it was like just beginning of October-ish, so just got our first frost or something. I'm taking it at like I'm starting to speed up at the end, the very end of it. So that's where you can start speeding up, and I'm going about 72 or something like that. Dude, I hit a patch of it. Oh my god, it was fucking bad, dude. I hit it, and I went like side to side, and then I saved it, and I was like, oh shit, dude, holy fuck. That I was taking my sister to work. That was a little intense. That was pretty fucking awesome, though. I was like, oh damn, here we go, you know. Oh, but I would have to say my least proud moment. God, what would be my least proud moment?
I
don't
have
even
one,
fucking know.
but I don't want to say it.
I know of one, but I also don't want to say it.
I don't want to say it because I even to this day I'm not proud of it at all.
Yeah.
I don't have very
feel
many.
Deep shame.
I don't have very many moments that I'm not proud of, because I'm lame. But there's definitely one that stands at the top of the list where it's a mistake I made in first grade, and it's I know
a
that
mistake in first grade,
and I know that person held a grudge against me all the way through high school.
Really?
Because of that, yes.
Text me who it was.
I will. I'll tell you. I'll tell you the story later. I've wanted to tell the story on this, but I'm just not ready to tell that story because I'm just not proud of it.
That's fine. No, I'm ready for the tea.
All right, couple more here. If someone asks you for a picture of your balls and you don't answer, are you an asshole?
No.
But I wanted to see your I wanted to see your courage bag, Dillon.
Guess what? You can go on Pornhub and look at a courage bag.
Oh, you're on Pornhub?
No.
Oh.
You could just go on Pornhub and find a courage bag.
But I want to see your scrotum bag.
Well, you're not gonna see my scrotum bag.
You're only an asshole if you don't include a picture of your asshole when you take a picture of your balls.
No, you're a dick.
Shut the fuck up.
You motherfucker, that was a good one, you son of a bitch. Fuck you. Fuck you.
All right, last one. You're going to be on a dodgeball team, right? And you get to pick 5 fictional athletes to be on your dodgeball team. Who are you picking? Fictional. So you can't be like, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Randy Moss. No, fake ass motherfuckers. I'm going to pick Air Bud because that dude was balling.
I'm going to pick Ricky Bobby.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like he'd be, I guess, okay at dodgeball.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Air Bud. Oh, fucking A, I'm trying to think. Kenan Thompson, he played the goalie on the Mighty Ducks movies. I'm going to pick him.
Troy Bolton from High School Musical.
Why? What the fuck? All he's going to do is throw absolute fucking dimes in the air that motherfuckers are going to catch with their penises because he doesn't know how to throw. No. I'm going to pick
I'm still going to pick him.
I'm going to pick the guy, the kid that was in the rookie on the MLB team for the Cubs. I'm picking his ass because he was throwing gas. I think it was the Cubs. Maybe he played for the Dodgers. I think it was the Dodgers. Regardless, I'm picking his ass. All right, so that's 3. I need somebody I can catch. Let's see. Who can catch? Let's go with... Son of a bitch. All right, scratch fictional. Real athletes. You can pick real athletes to be on your team. Who you picking?
Oh, easy. Tom Brady, David Montgomery, LeBron James. That's 3. I need 2 more.
I'm gonna go with Shohei Ohtani because he can throw gas. I'm gonna go with.
Can we do like of all time?
Yeah. It doesn't have to be current athletes. It can be all-time athletes. So I'm going to go with Shohei Ohtani. Yeah, that's a good one. He still plays MLB, dude.
And Jackie Robinson.
See, I feel like if you're going to pick somebody from baseball, you have to pick a pitcher because there's a difference between catching a ball with your hands and catching a ball with your glove. You know?
Yeah, but you still have that hand-eye coordination.
True, that is true. But I think it would be more relatable.
Same thing with a receiver.
Yeah, with a wide receiver. And so I'm going to go with fucking Megatron.
Hell yeah.
So I got Megatron, Shohei Ohtani, Joe Montana.
Joe Montana's not bad.
I'm going to go with...
I got who do I got? Tom Brady, David Montgomery. I think I'm going to trade out David Montgomery with Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yeah, I'm going to go with him because he's small, so it's going to be a smaller target to hit, and he's quick.
Tom Brady, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Justin Verlander, LeBron James, and Jackie Robinson.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
LeBron James would be huge, so he's going to be a huge target.
Oh,
and
so
the
it's
other
an
people
easy
can
out.
just fucking... If he's good at dodging.
No, see, the problem with LeBron James is he's going to get on the court, stub his toe, and fucking cry like a bitch. So that's the problem with him.
All right, let's take LeBron James out and put
we don't want
Penei Sewell in there.
We don't want pussies on our team.
Big man.
You probably just catch it with his fucking rules. Gotcha, bitch. So I got Megatron, Shohei Ohtani, Joe Montana, Amon-Ra St. Brown because he's fast and small, and Lamar Jackson.
You know what? Let's take Penei Sewell and
Penei Sewell.
Penei Sewell, whatever. Sorry, Penei Sewell. My bad. Let's take him out and put in Jahmyr Gibbs because he's also pretty fast.
As you can see, we're not at all biased to Detroit Lions.
Barry Sanders, 1990.
I would see he was a running back. Be fast, able to dodge, but the throwing and the catching thing. Like I need someone.
Come on, Detroit. What are we doing?
Your mom. So, all right, Dillon. I know people have been waiting, and they missed out big time last week for not having their porn stars to listen to and to watch to. So let's bring the people what they want in the Pornstar Birthdays. I know I played twice. I made an edit. So our first thoughtie on the list is Molly Jane, 31 years old. Now, this list I made last week, and I was too fucking lazy to make a new list. So this is from last week's Pornstar Birthdays. 31 years old, she turned on September 9th, being born in 1993. An American from Texas, also known as Stupid. She started in porn at the age of 21 in 2014, standing at 5'7" with 32 double dunks. You can shake hands with Dr. Winky. To her over 400 credited films, such as Good Golly, Miss Molly, Cock Pursuit, Here to Destroy Your Balls, and Blast on the Ass. So happy birthday to Molly Jane. Also a happy birthday to Alina Lopez, 29 years old. She had her 29th birthday on September 6th, being born in 1995. An American from Washington State. In 2017, she started in porn at the age of 22. With a 5'6" height and 32 C's, she's been nominated for such awards like Daisy Chain Cognoscenti. You're going to have to look up Cognoscenti on yourself. Teeniest Vag, Spooning Specialist, and the Most Fapped Girl of the Year. Some of the awards she's won are Phenomenal Pussy of the Year, Handstand Champion of the Year, and Longest and Most Agile Tongue. So she was in the band Kiss. You can play pocket pool to her nearly 500 credited films, such as Anal Gasms, Lick That Stick.
Lick That Stick.
You can also catch her in Impregnating the Sitter, because she didn't. You gotta wrap it. You gotta put a condom on. Get her pregnant. Or you can watch her in Vicious Cunt.
Oh, okay. Just Vicious Cunt.
Yeah. Our last one on the list here for a Pornstar Birthdays are Lana Rhodes. We're going to list a happy birthday to Lana Rhodes, 28 years old. She turned on September 6th, being born in 1996. An American from Chicago, Illinois. She started in porn at the age of 20 in 2016. Standing at 5'3" with 32 dunks. Some of the awards she's won, some of the awards she's been nominated for are Most Epic Ass, Pussy of the Year, and the Most Spanked Girl of the Year. Some of the awards she's won are Best Anal Sex Scene, Most Popular Female Performer, and the World's Hottest, quote-unquote, would-be lesbian. You can play tag with the Pink Torpedo to her over 400 credited films, such as Black Loads Matter.
Okay.
Flirt and Squirt.
Flirt and Squirt.
Anaconda Cock Whore.
Okay.
And I swear, I did this list before I found out why Dillon went to the hospital. But this one you can see Dillon in because it's throat shafting a blue-eyed angel. So happy birthday to those women. Oh my God. I swear I made this list before you told me why you went to the hospital. I was like, oh my God. So, all right, Dylan. Who is your functional idiot of the week?
My functional idiot of the week is another Florida man because it's super easy just to dunk on Florida. A substitute teacher in Riverview was arrested for masturbating in a classroom in front of students.
Oh, that's
according
hot.
to authorities.
That's hot.
Harvey Cole, 26, was a substitute teacher at Bridge Prep.
Of course,
Academy
his name is Harvey. Do you think his middle name was Weinstein?
On May 13th, 2 students walked in on Cole allegedly masturbating in a classroom during a lunch break. Dude, go to a fucking bathroom, man.
Go to the
Jesus
teacher's
Christ,
lounge
at
and have your
least.
group orgy session in there, you sick fuck.
Yeah, fucking A. According to HCSO, the school reported the incident to law enforcement the next day, and Cole was placed on administrative leave.
I wonder the fuck why. Do you think he came home and said, "Honey, we're gonna have to tighten our belt strings, because I might lose my job." Oh my God, what happened? I got caught masturbating in class, and they're
Dude.
firing you over that? Huh? Weird.
Huh? Who would have thought?
Dude, what if he did that and he was like looking at the fucking school yearbook for that year, like, are you all right there, Mr. Pervert? Herbert? Well, hi there, little kids. That sounds pretty nutty. No pun intended. But I think I can top that. So it's no secret that college programs, like, your big college programs, Alabama, Michigan State, they all will pay a lower quality football team to come in and basically to get shit on, right? Sometimes
Yep.
it does backfire. For example, Michigan paid Appalachian State to come in, and Appalachian State beat Michigan. That was like in 2008, I think it was. It does happen every once in a while, but not too often. Well, unfortunately, it caught out Notre Dame last weekend because they paid. They lost to Northern Illinois University 18-16 with a game-ending field goal for Northern Illinois to win the game. Notre Dame paid Northern Illinois University $1.4 million to come to South Bend and beat the Fighting Irish, who didn't put up much of a fight that day. Dude, you know that meme, fucking oof size? Dude, it's off the charts.
Oof.
That's mega, the meggiest of mega oofs ever. I mean, holy shit, dude. And because of that, when the AP came out with their football rankings, Northern Illinois is now ranked 25th. Whereas Notre Dame, they are currently 18th. They were 5th. They fell 13 spots, losing to Northern Illinois 18-16. I'm sorry, 16-14. Now, Notre Dame obviously took that personally, as they should. So my other functional idiot is the University of Purdue, because they then got fucking blown the fuck out 66-7 against Notre Dame. God fucking damn. Seriously, put up a fight, man. You know these guys just got shit on the week before from like a AA school, right? A Division II school, and you're going to just go, oh, these guys are trash, they're hack. No, you're the hack, Purdue. So we got the rare double functional idiot of the week for Notre Dame shitting the bed against Northern Illinois, and then Purdue going full retard and only putting up 7 against Notre Dame. Holy fuck, you suck. So, yeah, those are my functional idiots of the week. My God. Welcome to college football, fuckers. Welcome to college football. How are we feeling now, Dylan? It's 20-16.
Yeah, I'm not feeling so good.
We're not feeling great. It doesn't tell me how much time's left in the game. What the fuck, Google? Cocksucker. All I know is Detroit's got it on the Tampa Bay 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. So, all right. Well, that's all we got for this week's episode of the Functional Idiots podcast. hopefully we will be back to our normal weekly schedule. As before, you can listen to our bangers of the week. Although, if you're in Dillon's eyes, not all of them are very good songs.
That's all right. We don't have to like every single one of them.
Yeah. That will be in our the description of every podcast. I will also put out a tweet with the playlist URL. You can go to Spotify and listen to it. But if you want to follow us on the old Twitter, well, why don't you fucking follow us on Twitter? It's at Fun Idiots Show. You jackasses. I know we didn't put up anything last week because, well, I was too fucking I just couldn't be bothered. If you want to watch us do a Functional Idiots broadcast, which hopefully we'll be able to do one of a Detroit Lions game here soon. We just got to figure it out. You can do that. You can subscribe to us on YouTube, Functional Idiots Productions, or you can email us, functionalidiotspodcast@gmail.com, which I don't know why you'd even bother emailing us. So, with that, until we talk again next week, when hopefully Dillon doesn't get something else stuck in his throat, don't suffocate and don't be dumb.